Welcome to the one and only YouTube debate show, where inexperienced debaters go in against each other and the public and try and come out on top. From YouTube drama to Discord brawls, we've got it all from your hosts, CB2 and Phoenix Ace. This is Master Debaters.
We should be live. We should be going. Okay.
Hey guys,
Cool.
Phoenix Ace here.
Oh my God.
Joined
That
by
was so
Big Nerd 3. Fuck you.
we got,
joined by
we
Big
got
Nerd over
Raul
here.
We got Phoenix Ace. Today we're going to be talking about Femyoz.
Yes.
And also
Who's
whatever
that?
else happens to come up, but Femyoz.
CB, do you have a second monitor?
Yes. Yeah, I have a second.
Okay, can I give you something really quick to do?
Yes. Yeah.
Bottom right of your screen right now, see that pop out thing? Bottom right of the call? Not full screen, pop out, other one. It'll basically separate the call into another window, so that way you can drag people in and look at your Discord messages without showing it on screen.
Hey, turn up your volume, Landon. You are so fucking quiet.
I'm quiet? Okay.
Yeah, you're
Wait,
very
I'm
fucking
just
quiet.
dealing with a couple technical face reveal. What do you mean? I've done a face okay, it's okay. Let
It's
me
over,
crank
dude.
up gain on my mic too. That way it's a little bit louder. Yeah, I might be peeking it out a little bit. Welcome. We are gonna be talking about Femyoz today. Let me popped out player
And
into
then
another window.
I peeked
Thank
it
you
out.
for telling me about that. By the way, that's
You already
very
did, you
useful.
popped it out, yeah. Just drag it onto your main screen.
Okay.
And then just full screen it.
Cool.
And bring,
Okay. Yeah, I got it. Okay.
How
There
good
you
do you sound?
So, I think everything... So we got chat. Okay, we got a Landon voice reveal. I know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Welcome, everyone. Today we're going to be talking about Femyoz. This is a creator that is notorious for kind of just being cringy. We have dug up some things from, for one, his past, some deleted stuff, which he's very notorious for deleting stuff, and I think I'm British? That's hurtful. And a couple other things we're just gonna be talking about today. So,
Wait, before any of that goes on, everyone, I want you to notice Landon's room and make fun of him for being a slob. This
no, it's blurred out.
goes
You don't know
after
what's
Blair.
We got a backpack.
And his room
we got a
looks worse
backpack, a
than
chair,
yours.
and a bat. Listen.
There's a reason he records in his car, that's all.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, because he's afraid of the mold that's alive under
The
his damn
mole.
bed.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
It's called Jimmy.
But like, I mean, I gotta pack everything to go to college. You know, I'm moving out in a couple weeks, so it's, you know.
Oh my God,
I'm in
he's
the
getting
middle.
an
I'm getting there.
education.
You know, I'm getting an education here. So I want to talk about some of the things that we've dug up here. So he's got listed on. I don't want to talk about some of the personal stuff just yet because I don't know. I don't. For one, I don't have some of the names blurred out or anything like that. But this is a person who is notorious for being in like cahoots with like Natty Forsyth, Tipster, that kind of group, right? And
Basically the commentary rejects.
yeah, all the commentary rejects, and Femyoz himself is one of them. And honestly, he didn't used to be a reject. Some of the stuff here was that I dug up on his past stuff. Honestly, there's been times that he's talked and complained about some of his content, like about how he's not getting the views he wants, how he's not getting the attention or whatever. If he were to do some of the stuff that he was doing, he could honestly get some good stuff on there. I mean, like, we were looking at some of his old videos here, and like, they're really not like terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not they're not like a masterpiece, but compared to what he's doing now, it's night and day almost. See, he used to be part of the commentary and reaction group here. Here is his old channel. It's Lero's, or I don't know how you pronounce it, but
Lyro something, yeah.
yeah, Lyro's, and he like the content's not. It's granted, it's kind of cringe, but this is him licking a bunch of doorknobs. So, I mean, it's kind of...
was a tasty doorknob.
Wait, hold on. Femyoz made 41 comments on an Cheeto video / live stream because a Cheeto got burnt. You know, that
Oh, yeah, I
honestly...
saw that.
That fits his personality. Like, that's
like
right.
another-
that's right along the lines of I feel like what he would do. I don't know.
I actually have something related.
I'm gonna be
to that. Let me
honest,
dig it up for you
guys.
really quick.
You have what?
Here, so I'm gonna DM this to you. You can pull it up if you want. He made a post about it, claiming that it all was bait, and then I'm assuming, started getting hate on it, and deleted
the diaper
post.
thing?
Not the diaper thing. The bait for the Cheetos shit. When he commented on a Cheetos shit, he claimed it was bait in a community post. But
Yeah.
The bait and switch. But,
He says it's bait, but that's just how he says that so he has something to fall back on and not look stupid, but he still does look stupid.
Drogoner's douchebag. I get called out for making a
he
shitty...
deleted this, but he keeps up his like essay about wanting to kill himself because of YouTube. So
Yeah, he has
awesome.
this like
24
essay
people.
on here that is like, I want to show
range, dude.
this, because it's ridiculous the amount. In my opinion, he's kind of going for pity points here. I have it screenshotted here. I'm not gonna read the full thing, but I want to point out a couple things here. Like, I feel like the channel is kind of stuck right now and directionless. I want to experiment with different forms of content. I feel like I'm killing my channel in doing so. Want to create a second channel. He's had about what did I send you? 5 or 6 channels. Of different, you know.
He has 6, but 5 that he uploads on or uploaded on.
Okay. I need
Getting
my
into the
channel to
alcohol.
blow up or something because I want to at least have some level of certainty if I genuinely have a shot at this. In my opinion, this dude... Hold on, let me pull back up my camera so you guys can see my expressions here. This dude has had his own little, like... He has blown up. He was covered by every single commentary channel, like, in existence, almost. A Cheeto, Sensitive Society, he went on Augie, he went on, didn't he go on, he went on Tommy C, which that didn't, that interview alone was wild. Did either of you watch that?
I know it exists because I watched. He mentioned Femyoz on the Grimsy stream, but I haven't watched his Femyoz one yet.
Yeah, Tommy C, he was a little generous to this kid. He was saying, "Oh, we are so much alike. We are like, dude, this is a kid that is known for doxing. This is a 40-year-old like guy at least comparing himself to a teenager who dresses up as a cat. Like,
Yeah, Tommy C seems to have like a bigger hate boner for Augie, and it's kind of like getting in front of his face of like what he should be getting on Femyoz for. Which, I mean, I get it sometimes. Augie can be annoying as shit sometimes.
Yeah.
But Femyoz
Yeah.
is 100% worse in many regards.
Yeah, in fact, in my personal like DMs with him, he said I should go. I'm not gonna show the DMs, but it might come up in future reference because I have a project that I'm working on. I don't know if I'm gonna do it. We'll see. But I have a project that I'm working on, and it's around Femyoz, where he tells me to go on Tommy C's stream where I would get destroyed, I would get like owned or whatever. I think he thinks that he's like besties with Tommy C, which is kind of funny, but I don't know. It was, I'll read it. Let me pull it up. I'm gonna have to scroll a little bit because I haven't like, I'm not actively talking with this guy. Vimeos. Here we go.
It's just like Tipster with you. Anyone shows him like a modicum of kindness and he just fucking like runs with it.
Yeah, he says, why don't you go try on Tommy C's show to make your case there? I'd love to see how long it takes for you to... Sorry, I can't read. I'd love to see how long it takes for them to just bully you off the show for wasting their time. Okay, this is coming from, like, the cat boy. Like, this is coming from the guy that is constantly causing his own issues, complaining about... I don't know. I don't get the motive. I don't get the reason for saying that. I'm reading chat right now. Some guy ratioed Femyoz in his own comment section 3 times. That is wild.
I've ratioed him before.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't imagine it's that hard. He just got banned on Twitter the other day, which is kind of funny.
Oh yeah, you know that Fembro guy that was like being
Yeah, the Fembro guy is another guy, but that's
They're
not...
together. They're in cahoots, you know that, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, no, that entire group there's Femyoz, there's Tipster, there's Fembro, there's yeah, This is my points are like all over the place for this right now. I really should have organized them in a way that makes more sense. But the dude is just like the dude is weird. Like, it's not even, like, just, oh, he dresses up as a cat, and I think that's weird. No, the dude just, this is, like, right here, this is, I'm sorry, by the way, a little bit of a warning there, but this stuff is just, it's weird. It's not, I don't know. He's known for, like, trying to make these, like, massive, like, I don't know, these streams where he just owns people, or he, like, it talks about these situations here, and it's just, like, he's getting nowhere. He gets nowhere with half of them. There's a specific stream, this one right here, it's 11 hours and 55 minutes, where in the middle of it, he just starts crying. He just starts
using his fucking chat as like therapy, dude.
yeah,
That's
he
awesome.
uses his chat as therapy, and like that's a common trend here, is that he just uses his like chat as like a therapy thing, and not even just his chat. It's stuff like just random viewers that he happens to pull in on YouTube. There's this short here that I want to talk about that he posted. It's called Common Femboy W or whatever, and it shows, you know, I guess him before the thing here. Yo, what's up, Nerdy John? Hi. We're talking about Femyoz.
29 people, Landon.
Dang. All right. What's up? Hi. Welcome, everybody.
Let's go.
Yeah, we need to, everyone, we need to get more fucking views than Emro had. He had 70, we need to beat his ass.
All right. Yes. So he says, I wanted to become a... So I told my ex-girlfriend, and here's what... This dude, I swear, is the pettiest dude I have ever seen. It's wild. I need to... Hold on. I need to have my camera up on screen, because I'm acting like I'm talking to the camera, but I'm really not, because the screen's over it. Anyways, this is his text between him and his ex-girlfriend, apparently. For any, you know... consolation with how petty this dude is, he changed his name to Adolf Hitler, which is kind of ironic, because there was a little that contact name is wild, I know. There was a thumbnail that I dug up today of him literally, hold on, this, like, dude, how can you... The fact, it's kind of ironic. It's kind of, you know, this is a thing that's still actively up on his channel. This is something that's still, like, it's something that he actively advertises. It's on his main channel page, too. Oh, Femyoz is in chat. Oh, my God.
You know what's the best
Yeah, he's, like, addicted to
thumbnail,
fucking...
too?
searching up his name.
Yeah, yeah, dude was ready. I've only been live for 17 minutes. The dude was, if you want to come in, by all means, I don't care to have you in. Let me unban you from my server. Hold on. Let's see.
You know what's the funny thing too is Jaden, one of his friends, is calls themselves Transgender Hitler.
Yeah,
That's a joke. I mean,
a lot of the stuff here is
a lot
jokes,
of them,
you know.
Yeah, a lot of them do jokes. It's hard to tell if the fucking Adolf Hitler shit, like that short was a joke or meant to be taken as a joke. I don't know. I think it's silly either way. It's kind of weird, because even if it's a joke, it kind of makes him look pathetic. So like...
Well, that's a lot of the stuff he does, because like there was a situation, like I have tons of screenshots of him just... here's the Discord if anyone wants to join. We have a waiting call if anyone wants to be, like, dragged in and, like, have some input on something. Or if, you know, Femyoz wants to come on and defend his points, by all means, you can do that, too. It's, you know, it's up to you. But, he does this thing where he constantly jokes about stuff that just makes him look worse. Like, there's been a bunch of screenshots of him talking with, like, you know what I'm talking about. The screenshots of him talking about how he's in a relationship with Natty and Tipster and all that, which is obviously a lot of it's a joke. I understand that, but it doesn't make him look any more favorable than you know, anyone else. Like, it doesn't make him look good. It doesn't make him look like he's you know, this decent, you know. Oh wait, hold on. I just got a notification. Okay. Yeah, that was...
Yeah, if you're trying to grow on YouTube, your image matters to some extent, especially if you're in commentary or doing, like, video essay commentary videos. You're going to directly be aligned with people in that genre. And if you're aligning yourself, even as a joke, with your past history, with people who are unpopular, people aren't going to take that as a joke. They're going to take it pretty seriously and like take it pretty seriously. And then even if it's just like, I don't know. It's just not a good idea in my opinion. It's just obviously going to make you look bad.
Image is something that's like very important to uphold, even like in this community, like like especially in this community. I mean, which is kind of why I'm confused as to why he goes from the lyrics to where he's not humble, but at least he's more like he's more tame about
grounded,
it than
I guess,
yeah, he's more grounded. He talks about how
buddy, welcome.
He talks about where he's not wanting to make YouTube a career. He's not wanting to, you know, it's not a viable option. And then we get to a couple weeks ago where he's just complaining about how it's not taken off.
Basically suicide baiting because he's not having a career on YouTube.
Exactly.
You know?
And it's like...
It's not hypocrisy, but it's just like... I kind of wonder...
Scummy.
Not scummy, it's just like I wonder what caused that change between you being like fine with not being super big on YouTube, then like a year later you're like, I'm thinking of killing myself because I'm not YouTube famous. It's like, I don't know.
There was something in his message that was like, if it doesn't work out, then he doesn't know what else he's gonna do. You know,
yeah.
like realistically, like, and honestly, there's a lot of stuff you can do. Like, I'm talking like, I don't know if he's still in the chat, but talking straight to this dude, there's a lot of stuff you can change up to make it actually viable and make it work. But it doesn't seem like you're making those steps, and you're just, again, this comes back to the like image. Your image is terrible right now.
That is something I've tried to fucking convince him for weeks. I've tried so fucking hard to convince him for weeks that like you can make good videos, but just the videos that you make, like even if they're good, like we could pull up a fucking video and watch it on stream if you want, but like they're not bad videos necessarily. Yeah. It's just, why would you want to, like using the Illuminati thing as an example, because I've used that before. That video is months old. Like it's a very old topic to cover. Why would I want to watch that if I've watched however many videos about it already, right?
Yeah.
And even then, it's just like, if you have back to the image thing, if you have a bad image, why would I want to watch your videos?
Why would you want to watch this 13-minute video as opposed to like from someone that you know you don't like, as opposed to like, you know, some kind of other coverage of it? Because there's tons of coverage of it out there. You know, hell, I have 19, 20 videos on it. It's just there's my camera. Okay,
he's there. Landon, he's there. He's in waiting room.
He's in waiting room?
Here! Oh, God!
Okay, alright. Is he here? Okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna drag him in.
Landon.
Okay.
Here
Alright,
we go.
you guys good? You ready?
I got my alcohol.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't really got much to say. I'm probably just gonna chill.
Hey, Femyoz.
Welcome, Femyoz.
Yo, what's good?
What's up?
Are you here to debate us?
Yes, I am Femyoz. I am here to debate you.
So, just out of curiosity, how did you get in here so quick? Like, you were ready. Like, it took, like, 10, 15 minutes for you to get into chat, it looked like.
Yeah, I was actually searching up my own name, because I do that sometimes.
Yeah.
Because, like,
yeah, there we go, yeah.
Because I knew that if anyone's gonna make a video about me, or, like, a stream about me, it's gonna be, like, right now-ish.
Why
like,
do you say
Cheeto,
that? Oh,
because Cheeto made his dog shit video. Yeah. So,
Okay.
yeah. So I was like, okay, like
What's
I
dog shit
guarantee you,
about a
there's gonna
Cheetos
be at least like 1 or 2 people that end up making videos. It's like, okay, I've been like checking every once in a while.
Yeah.
And then I saw your stream.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I didn't even know there was a Cheeto video out, but what did he say in that? What was his point in the Cheeto video?
I genuinely don't remember what his point was. It wasn't like a spectacular video. Oh yeah, I remember now. He was getting mad because like, so basically he made this one video where he's like, oh yeah, I like almost like burned to death, and then I left 41 comments because
What?
41 is my 41 is my favorite number, saying that I wish his face melted off, and he got really mad over it.
I don't
think
know
he
if
was
that's
mad. I think he was kind
yeah.
of just laughing at you.
Like,
I don't know. It gave me
The
free
video is
publicity.
the video is pretty fresh in my memory. I don't think he was angry. I think he was just like, this is kind of pathetic and weird, you know?
I don't care. Either way, you know, I got probably like I probably got like an extra like $2 worth of ad revenue. Dude, I can buy myself like a couple bags of chips. Like,
Dude,
yo,
that's awesome.
Dude, I'm
How do you live with a couple bags of
Why did
chips
you
for
delete your
$2?
YouTube post about it then if it's free
What
publicity?
YouTube post? I don't know what you're talking about.
The one where you claim it was paid. It's been deleted.
No, that's fake. That's what the Matrix wants you to believe.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm getting the vibe that you're coming in here to troll a little bit. I'm getting the...
Dude, no, I would never do that.
Yeah, I'm starting to get the little bit of...
Dude, what do you mean?
Yeah, no.
What do you mean?
I'm getting the idea
What do you
here.
mean?
I'm so glad I'm intoxicated right now. Holy fuck.
Yeah. So back to the like the image stuff. That's what I'm like. The Ichido stuff obviously doesn't help your image whatsoever. Like the 41 comments, like I can understand to a degree that you were trolling, but again, no one really is in your favor, especially viewing that video. No one in that chat is necessarily
I know.
like, you know. So why does it appeal to you to make 41 plus comments about...
Well, no, it's exactly 41.
Okay,
it has
it's exactly
to be
41.
It's my favorite.
Okay,
It's my
okay.
favorite number.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Is
So-
that in relation to... Never mind.
Yes, it is.
In relation to what? In
No.
relation to what?
The trans suicide rate.
Oh, okay, alright, okay.
Yeah. It's like a little Easter egg in there, you know.
Yeah. Which
but,
you
yeah,
seem
no,
kind of
like-
like... You seem like on the note, like you don't care to come in and troll about it, but when it comes to like these like... I don't know if you're comfortable talking about it, but like these spam posts like, oh, should I take my antidepressant pills today? Yes or no? Like,
Okay, yeah, those are like, okay, that was me genuinely, those were like genuine schizo posts.
okay.
But I left them up because I thought they were funny. Because like,
I feel like it was you trying to make your very long essay look more like a joke rather than make it look serious.
well,
Because those directly
it's-
followed it up, right?
well,
Yeah,
it
that
was like,
yeah.
okay, it was like, well, yeah, I didn't want people to like take it too seriously, right? Because it's like, oh wait, no, people are gonna like see this and they're gonna be like, yo, is he like actually gonna do something? And it's like, no,
But
I don't want
You're
them
not
to think
opposed
that.
to like deleting posts and videos and streams and stuff.
Yeah,
so just
but,
delete
like-
it. Why kind of double down in a sense?
I don't know, because I felt like it. I genuinely just, it's all based off of like what I feel like doing, you know. It's a very
Also, while
good
we're on the
working
topic,
system.
While we're on the topic of that post, about a year ago on your old channel, you made a video saying that you didn't care about doing YouTube for a career. And then in that post, you basically suicide baited, saying that I'm going to kill myself if I don't get famous on
Whoa,
YouTube.
okay. No, you're just lying about the post. No, the
I
point
can
of
read
the
it
post
No,
is-
he's
word
not
it was
lying
not
about the
this-
post.
No. The point of the post, you know, if you actually had like
Aha,
a reading
you're saying the
level
post is real!
The post, it's still
Wait,
up. What do you
wait.
mean? Yeah.
Yeah, what? No, if you had like a reading level above that of the average 5th grader, you would know that the point I was making was basically just that I don't really have anything going for me. So it's like there's like, okay, here's like one thing, right? YouTube that like, you know, I'd like to have it, you know, going for me. I literally have nothing else. That was
Well,
the
of
point I
course
was
you would
making.
like that.
What
anyone would
changed?
like
What
to have that
changed in
going
that
for 'em.
year point where you were like, I don't care about doing YouTube for a career, and then this, you're like freaking out
Because
you
I
can't do it for a
literally
career?
just don't. I literally just don't have any motivation for anything, right? You know, it's like a.
Which I can
I
I can
wanna-
understand that.
Yeah, I don't want to get too much into it because it's like, okay, I'm like, if I'm gonna like I'm not in the mood to like talk about like too
Trauma
much
dump. You don't want to trauma
serious
dump here.
shit. Yeah.
Another live
I
stream.
do enough of that on my streams, right? But it's like I'm not in the mood for that. You know, I'm having a great day today. You know, it's like one of those days. You know,
Yeah.
so it's like, okay, I'll do like this other type of schizo posting, right? Instead of like the serious schizo posting, I'll do like the ironic, or at least semi-ironic schizo posting instead, right? You know, it's a whole system I have.
Well, it's this whole system that tears down your image. Like, again, that's something
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Well, you say it's going to be
think it's fine,
but then
though.
you
I
go
really,
and post
yeah.
about how it's not
I don't
working
know.
out. Like,
This whole live stream existing means it's not fine.
yeah, like the fact that you're constantly posting about like how you're baiting, you know, suicide. You're talking about how if it doesn't
baiting
work out,
implies that
you
there's
know,
something. No. Baiting implies that there's something like disingenuous or dishonest. Like baiting somebody into believing something that is false, right? I'm not baiting
you just
anybody
said it was
into anything.
ironic. You just said it was like.
Wait, no. I was saying that the other stuff was ironic.
Okay,
the big
wait,
long
even
post
if
was
it's
real. The smaller posts saying like antidepressant shit, that was fake as well.
wait, let me make the point real quick.
Well, that was
if
like
it's
semi-ironic. Those
if it's
ones were
legitimate,
semi-ironic.
that goes from being like.
Do you understand why we
dishonest?
think
Well, no,
or why we
it's
say
called-
it's suicide bait though? Do you
No,
understand
it's
why
called
we would say
it's
that?
called Schrodinger's shitpost, okay? It's like ironic, but like only if I get backlash for it, you know?
Okay, well,
It's
that's against terms of service on YouTube. Is trying to do that kind of stuff. Like,
What, dude? Don't talk about
Schrodinger's
terms of
shitpost.
service, dude. Fuck
Okay,
off
yeah,
about that.
it's
That's
okay,
a bullshit
sorry.
argument.
Okay,
dude.
okay. Well, even when it comes off like.
Again, according to the YouTube terms of service, it actually says that you're not allowed to do this, and Susan would just, or sorry, not Susan Wojcicki, Neil's gonna be very mad at you.
Legal arguments in general suck. It's
Facts.
My point is, you're playing very loose with what you can do on here. You're kind of playing, you know, you're getting close to breaking the line on some of this stuff, and then you're again complaining about how it's not working out. Is my point.
Are you surprised that it's not working out? I guess because
Yeah.
like I look at it. So let me explain this really quick just for you. I know we've had these talks in the past, but I guess just for people watching and these two who haven't like been in those talks. From the outside looking in, I can very obviously see why your channel is not growing as quickly as you would probably like it to, and why people dislike you in general. Like, it is very apparent for me to see that and see why that is. Do you see why your channel is not at the success rate that you would like? Do you understand why?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I get why people don't like me, and I'm cool with that, right? Like, I don't care if people like me. I just want my channel to be successful.
Do you understand why it
it's like-
isn't successful, though, is what I'm asking.
Yeah, it's because I don't post enough.
No, that's not why it's no.
That's not no.
I don't post big video projects enough.
That's not what it is
No,
either.
no, that's not it.
Yeah, no, because like if it's.
I mean, certainly
okay,
that would help.
There's a difference between like doing like a bunch of live streams, which is like for like a core audience, and like doing like videos like.
It doesn't have to do
my...
with the rate of your content.
Well, no, because like well, it also depends on the content itself, right? So like my next video is gonna have like it's gonna have Leafy in the title and thumbnail because he reacted to my content on one of his streams. So I'm gonna like respond to it, right? In Femboy Destroys Femboy Haters Part 7. And then I'm gonna do one on Aichido for Part 8, and I'm gonna do Sensitive Society for Part 9. So it's like actually like a really good idea actually, because it's like you know, I'm taking the keemstar route, okay? I learned from the best, you know? If you wanna get big, you just have to stir a bunch of shit up, you know?
Now, I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with stirring stuff up at all. I do understand that, but at the same time, there's like, it has nothing to do with the rate that you upload. It's got nothing to do, it's, again, your personality. And it can only take you so far whenever you're hated by all these people. And I understand that, you know, you want to get people mad, you want to get them riled up, but it's to the, like, it's hard to tell if you're doing it as a bit, or if you're doing it and you're facing the backlash of it, and then you're like, oh, I wish it would work, like that whole post again.
Yeah, it's like, so for me, I think that the issue I'm having is like, it's like in theory, I know what I'm doing, right? It's like in theory, it's like really easy. Oh, just like stir a bunch of shit up, and then like make fun of people, and then get a bunch of like views and shit, right? But it's like when you're actually doing it, it's like a lot more difficult. And it's like, oh shit, you know.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Thank you, Enemy Girl, for the 10 dono.
Nah, don't worry about it.
They say, Femyoz, if you see this, please seek help. So, that's what the dono says.
I mean, if we're to go by their community posts, they kind of refilled their medication, so I think they're good now. I think we're good. I think we're good, guys.
Yeah.
Well, actually, well,
yeah, no,
I actually decided to like go with like the unpopular opinion there and like not do that, but yeah,
Wait,
if you're gonna
not
go
refill your
Oh,
well,
for
it's
fuck's
refill. I
sake,
just haven't
Femyoz.
taken. Well, look. Okay, here's the thing, right? It's like okay, I have two options. Okay, I can like feel like no emotion or like a wide range of emotions. Okay, and I'd rather feel a wide range of emotions.
Well, it seems like that wide range of emotions is what making you like schizo posts the paragraph.
Yeah, but it makes
See,
me more entertaining.
Is that
you know?
you have access to all of these emotions, but it seems the only ones you're able to feel are just fucking depression. Like I feel like feeling nothing is better than just
I'm like
negative.
feeling great right now, for instance. You know,
when you
it's
say
like
you're entertaining, I feel like more people at this point are hate watching you than actually watching.
Oh, I know.
I feel like
no, I know, but like, okay, here's the thing, right? Here's the issue I'm having, or that I've been having, is whatever. I'll say some like controversial shit, right? And I know that I'm gonna get like a shit ton of backlash for it, right? That's like the whole point, is to stir shit up. But then it's like once I get backlash, it's like there's a part of me that's like, oh, actually, no, I don't know. I kind of changed my mind. I don't want to do this anymore.
It's this thing called consequences. I
don't think stirring backlash is going to get you anywhere.
Yeah.
Because when you mentioned Keemstar, I don't know if that was serious. I'm gonna take it seriously. I don't care, right? I think the reason that Keemstar got big when he did is because he was doing a very specific type of content, playing a specific type of character, and saying very specific types of things. The way you're doing it is not really how Keemstar was doing it. You're not really edgy. You're just like talking about trans rights a lot, but then also trying to be edgy, but then also kind of not trying to be edgy, and you're just attacking like big names
I'm trying
and
to be edgy. I just kind of like I say shit that's like that makes people mad, you know, and maybe that is edgy, maybe it's
regardless, you're trying to attack people with big names in the commentary community. I don't care about Leafy. I think people are shitting on him because he's like a weirdo now. But like a Cheeto, for example,
he looks like an inbred gorilla.
Oh, okay, awesome. But like a Cheeto, for example, he's like.
Am I wrong though?
I don't care. I don't know, dude. But like a Cheeto is a very liked.
He did a new.
I'm aware, Femyoz. I'm aware. A Cheeto is a very liked and like I don't know about respected, but like, he's liked and he's known and he's like a big member of the commentary community.
Yeah,
and
but
you're
I don't
trying
like
to throw
him.
shit at him.
Yeah, but I don't like.
Yes, but do you see why throwing shit at him, even if it's portrayed as a joke, even if you portray it as bait or however you portray it, do you see how that would probably not be the best idea to grow your platform?
Temporarily it's probably bad, but like also, I mean, hey, I can buy myself like a couple bags of chips with that extra $2 of ad revenue, you know?
Well, where is that gonna take you after the 2 bags of chips? Where is that? Like, do you have a plan after
because
that?
This man's
once I buy the chips, I'm gonna eat them. That's
okay. Long term, are you gonna just mark up the chips?
Yeah. I'll mark up the chips, okay? And then I'll sell one and then eat the other, and then I'll buy 2 bags of chips, and then I'll sell one of them, and then it's like a never-ending chip buying scheme, you know?
Yeah. Well, back to the Keemstar stuff. I feel like the reason that Keemstar was able to do what he did and make everyone hate him or whatever is because he had a backbone. He stuck by what he said instead of like just, splurring stuff out everywhere. Not once did Keemstar post like about his channel not doing good, complaining about it, or like he didn't. It's all about a persona.
He was
that
never
you gotta
vulnerable.
set up. Exactly.
He was never vulnerable.
But you can't be vulnerable, edgy, and also you can't be all of these things.
You can't. You can't have every. No, I get that. No, it's like a weird thing where there's like a part of me that just wants to be as like real and open and honest as possible, and then there's another part of me that just wants to like stir chaos and just stir a bunch of shit, you know.
Well, it seems like the medication is lacking. That's why. That's why you. I don't know. It's stirring up emotions, and that's where that's coming from. All of this,
it's like it's like I don't know what approach to take, so it's like I'm doing both, you know? It's like I can't decide which one.
Well, the reason why it's not working is because you're not picking one, and it's something.
Yeah, no, I agree.
And something else with like the
it's
strong emotions.
Femyoz, can I ask you an unrelated question really quick?
Yeah, go for it.
September of last year is when you came out as a femboy, right?
I think so. Yeah, something like that.
All right. It would be fair to say that that's the case, right?
I think.
All right. Continue.
It was like around that time.
So
Yeah.
I noticed that there was only a month in between you posting on your like I forgot what it's called.
2 months.
Yeah, it was like a month and a half or something like that. What was there something that just like clicked in between there that was like, okay, I'm gonna do this now, or was this something that you were planning on doing for a while?
It was Dream's face
It
reveal.
was just spontaneous. It was like, oh, what if I made like a femboy channel, you know? And then I was like, yeah, that's like a good idea. So then I made some femboy videos, and I'm like, okay, there are like a lot of people that really don't like femboys. So like, what if I made a series where like I shit on those people?
And I think that's a good idea. Like that's a good way
Yeah.
to take it.
Wait, are you not actually a femboy, or are you just doing it for a bit?
Well, I actually am one, but like also like I'm also kind of trans at this point. Like, I don't even know what the fuck I am anymore. I kind of lost track.
Yeah, I heard you
mean,
were taking estrogen. Yeah.
Hell yeah, I am.
So, let me ask you this. In relation to, there's people in chat talking about you doxing a 15-year-old. Could you give me the story around that?
Yeah, I fucked up. That unironically, yeah, I was in the wrong there. I shouldn't have done that.
Didn't you like?
What was the story? What was the thought process?
So basically, this person, we were like cool with each other. We were friends. This dude was like an admin in my Discord server, and then eventually he just decided to like just completely backstab me, nuked the server.
That's okay. I saw your stream about that.
Yeah, then I got mad. In terms of the doxing, quote unquote, I don't really know if it's classified as doxing or not. I don't think it matters.
Okay, what did you reveal? What did you reveal that wasn't supposed to be?
His face.
Yeah, then that's yeah. I feel like that's
yeah. Either way, it was wrong because he didn't want that to be shown, and I shouldn't have done that. I think that video stream was over the top. I think it was cruel and not fair for me to do, and I acknowledge that.
Even when I was watching the stream, people were telling you not to do it. People were telling you to chill out and that this wasn't a good idea. I'm starting to see a common trend of that, honestly, of all these people telling you certain things. You go in the exact opposite direction,
yeah,
and then complaining about it.
Well, okay, here's the thing, right? Is like I'm kind of a contrarian, right? So if somebody tells me to do one thing, my natural inclination is to do the opposite, which I know is like stupid, but like that's just kind of how I run my shit.
Start doxing people.
Fuck! I guess I can't do that anymore.
Guys, we got him, guys. We fucking solved this.
Femyoz,
It's over. He's fixed.
Femyoz, you seem pretty self-aware, at least to a certain a certain degree when it comes to your channel, why your channel isn't growing, and also the decisions you have made in the past. What is stopping you from changing, growing, or evolving, whatever you want to do? Like, what exactly is stopping you from changing? Because you are at least somewhat aware that you have not made like spectacular decisions. So what is stopping you from changing?
Because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Every time I act normal or whatever and just like chill and like do my thing on my own, it's like it doesn't get any attention, and it's like, oh.
You realize the only reason when you don't act normal, the reason you're getting attention is because people are laughing at you. They are attacking you.
No, I know, but like it's like okay.
That's
but
not
it's like,
a long-term. Go ahead.
Okay, but like it's like okay, I just want to get like a bunch of views and shit, right? So it's like okay, I wanna maximize my channel growth. I wanna blow my shit up. You know what I mean? And it's like.
So are you constantly going for like short-term stuff? Is that what you're saying?
It's like I'm trying. I don't know. I'm just doing every single approach at once, which I know is a stupid idea, but it's like.
If you know it's a stupid idea, this is something you keep bringing up. Like you say, you know that this is a bad idea. You know you're a contrarian. You know it's bad. Like you know what you're doing is bad and it's not going to work. Why do you keep doing it though?
I don't know. I just can't. I can't fucking help myself. It's like, it's this weird thing where it's like, okay, you know. you know, I'll do it like you know, differently this time, because it's like, okay, in terms of any given idea or action plan for my channel, isolated, if I were to take my channel in that route specifically and you know, zoned in that route, it would be successful, right? But it's like, I might be in a different headspace right now than I am 24 hours from now, right? So like right now I might want to take my channel in one direction, and then tomorrow I want to take it in the complete opposite direction. So it's like this conflict
You understand
of
though
ideas.
that's objectively wrong to do. Like that's objectively not a good idea.
Oh yeah, I know.
You previously to me, I believe on a stream that I had that you came on, or I came on yours or something, you said that you knew somewhat how the YouTube algorithm works. If you know somewhat how the YouTube algorithm works, why aren't you playing to it? You're making content that's like, you went from like femboy shit to commentary, and now you're doing femboy stuff again. If the algorithm did pick you up to some extent, just hypothetically at some point, if it did pick you up, it would have dropped you by now because you're inconsistent with the topics that you cover. The algorithm likes consistency, and regardless of what content you want to make, you have to like pick something and stick with it, you know?
Yeah, I know. Like that's the thing, right? And I guess the goal, long term, which you know is like I don't know how realistic it is, but like I want to be one of those channels where it's like, okay, people are there for you know, the personality. You know, people are there to like watch
Do you
me.
think with how you act right now, people are going to be there for the personality, rather than like other than hate
sometimes.
watching?
Oh, other than hate watching, yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
It's okay.
I feel like that's something you have to work on. I feel like objectively you need to stop like attacking people, going for throats. With Cheeto specifically, I feel like you're trying to start some beef that he either isn't going to reciprocate in, or if he does reciprocate, he's not going to reciprocate in the way you want or the way you're envisioning. With Leafy, I don't think anybody's going to care. I think that that's like, who cares about Leafy?
So
right? He's a
beef
fucking
with
shitty
Leafy,
Rumble,
but not a
you know?
Cheeto.
Yeah, because Leafy's
He's
like,
taking
who
notes
cares
right now
about fucking Leafy, right? But like a Cheeto specifically, I feel like that's just going to be a dead end, or just not end in like the way you want, I guess.
So so you would say then that it's probably a good idea to make a video responding to Leafy but not a Cheeto then?
I think Leafy is a good idea, yeah. I think Leafy's
Okay,
like
yeah.
a bigger name than a Cheeto. He's in the news right now. The only people that would care about a response to a Cheeto are probably a Cheeto fans that are going to hate watch you and try to shit on you. So that's not, it's, in my eyes, that would not be a good thing, unless you just want views. But again, I don't see that getting like a spectacular amount of views. I see like people watching it and being like, oh, he responded, he's a fucking retard, and then they move on. I feel like if you shat on Leafy, especially with his Twitter shenanigans that he's doing, you could form somewhat of an audience that I'm assuming is the audience that you want.
Yeah, you could nail Leafy. Honestly, with all the stuff he's doing on Twitter, yeah, you could hypothetically get him in a spot where it's like, you could pull in the audience that feels attacked by him. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
yeah,
if you're...
because Leafy is dumber than a Cheeto, in my opinion. I think, like, genuinely.
Leafy
like,
just
Cheetos,
insults
like,
people. He's
what
not
exactly
really,
is your beef with a Cheeto?
I think that he's weaselly. He has
Why is he
opinions,
weaselly?
but he lies about them. So, for instance, I think a good example, just in the video he made about me, you know, one of the comments that I left, I made the claim, based on what I've seen of him, that he thinks that trans people are delusional. He didn't even bother denying that, and then he put words into my mouth and said that I'm in favor of chopping off the dicks of children, which was never my position.
Did he debate Tommy C in that?
Wasn't that Poncho, not a Cheeto?
That's called... No,
we're talking about a Cheeto. We're
yeah.
Oh no, but
well, my position...
I've never heard a Cheeto say anything like that. I know he's a Christian.
He's made a video about Chris Tyson. He's made a video about multiple videos about Chris Tyson that are blatantly transphobic. So I don't have any respect for him. And in terms of my position, I obviously don't want, you know, kids to be getting surgery. My position is that gender dysphoric children should that get diagnosed with gender dysphoria should go on puberty blockers, and then when they're of the age of medical consent, then they should be able to go on HRT if they want, right? Puberty blockers are reversible. So it's like, why would you force them to go through the wrong puberty that they already know that they don't want to go through when they could go on puberty blockers instead?
Well,
Okay,
something that...
regardless, I feel like I don't want to bring trans issues into this because that's going to start a whole nother argument.
That I'd win.
So I'm okay, dude. Come on. This isn't a fucking trans debate. Nobody cares about trans people. We're chill.
No, but like if it was, I'd win. I'm just saying.
Well, we're not talking about that.
If it was, you would just talk over everybody and then claim you won, like
Yeah.
you did with like most debates you do. But regardless,
No,
again, we're gonna step away from the trans.
I just win.
Okay, regardless, again, do you necessarily think if someone, if you yourself think that you are trans, if you are taking estrogen, and you come across a Cheeto who is a bigger content creator who, in your eyes, does not respect your identity, does not respect you, why are you giving into that? Because I don't like, I feel like if you just made content, video essays, whatever the fuck you wanted to make, and just tried to leave politics out of it, I feel like, obviously, if you want to be a political streamer, that's an entirely different
I'm
fucking
too
thing.
political at this point. It's like, okay, I've gone down like the fucking, like, I'm starting to go down the socialist pipeline. You know, it's like a, you know, I'm too invested in the in the political landscape now to not.
I feel like if you go into politics, though, I'm not saying this to be rude necessarily. I just genuinely think it's gonna kill your channel.
And
Like,
you're
also-
definitely.
Why?
You're not going to be taken seriously. Especially with the...
People
like,
already don't take you seriously, but if you were to make video essays about objective topics, like your iDubbbz video or like your Illuminati video, where it's more objective rather than opinionative. Obviously, you have your opinion in there to some extent, but it's more objective, saying like Illuminati did this. This is a fact. You show evidence, whatever. Rather than politics, where even if something is objective, people on the opposite side of the spectrum are going to see that as subjective. So you're automatically alienating. And you can obviously make the argument you don't care if you alienate people you disagree with, whatever. But I feel like video essays or just commentary videos where you're more objective rather than subjective would objectively benefit your channel. Because you're not alienating people, you're not creating potential drama,
Wait.
you're not creating potential infighting.
You do realize that there are plenty of people that watch my shit that disagree with me on a lot, right? Like, that's kind of the point.
that's the hate watching
Like-
stuff.
You're
No,
missing
not just
you're
that.
missing my
no,
point.
not
I
just
believe.
hate watching. No, not just hate watchers. Like actual fans disagree with me on a lot.
So back
right?
to what I said about like just now. Do you think that it would be a better idea to stick to more commentary or more video essay topics rather than political topics?
Nah, unironically, I think that the politics is better long term. I think that the video essay shit, you know, it's like, okay, I'm pretty good at editing. I'd say I'm pretty above
Your
average.
editing and thumbnail game is really good. I was talking about that earlier
Yeah.
with Phoenix.
Arguable
It is
on the
really
thumbnails. The thumbnails are
Yeah,
fucking
your
obnoxious,
thumbnails are
but-
pretty clear.
Good. They're obnoxious,
Yeah,
but
they get high CTR.
yeah, as long as they're high
Also-
CTR, that's all that matters, you know.
When you guys are done, I would like to make a point.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's like, but the thing is, right? It's like, okay, if I make video essay content where it's like I'm not, you know, having a personality or whatever, or like
You can have a
just, like,
personality
saying-
with video essay content. What makes you
Yeah,
think
but
you
if I'm
can't?
just like, if I don't, you know, if it's like mostly.
Do you
if
think the only
content-
reason you can give your channel a personality is if it's political?
No, not necessarily. But what I am saying is that if the content is oriented around topics rather than around me and my personality, and this
You
this
can give your
applies
opinion
to,
on topics.
and this
'cause if-
applies to politics too, by the way. It's I feel like people, like, why would people want to watch me specifically? Why me over the right opinion? Why would they watch, you know, a Femyoz video when they could
Again,
watch
that's
the right
something
opinion?
you have to give them. That's something you have to give them. Like your Illuminati video, for example. I think if you made that like a month earlier when the drama was hot, it would have gotten more views. But you just made it late. I feel like
Well, I mean, well, it's because I was doing a shit ton of research.
people like being told what to do. In commentaries specifically, that's why every commentary channel gets, like, they say pretty much the same thing. But if you see one person watching like a Cheeto video, they're probably going to watch a Tom Dark video of the same topic because they want to be fed information. They want to be told. They don't care about necessarily who the person is. Obviously, if you're a femboy in the commentary community, I feel like that's inherently probably not the best for your
yeah, it's a disadvantage,
growth.
right? It's like a.
But
it's like
I would say going politics. The reason your political streams get more views is more the fact that people are sharing it around, saying, "Look at this dumbass," rather than people saying, "Look at this person's good takes." I feel like
no,
if
actually, it's pretty split. They're okay.
My point still stands then. Like it's.
In fact, I actually get a lot of people saying that my political analysis is really good, and that I, you know, when I debate people, you know, as much as I like to make it into like a meme or whatever, like, oh, I am Femyoz, I am here to debate you, you know, that type of shit. I'm not bad at debate when I actually take it seriously.
Has anyone else ever told you that you're good at debate besides like your friend group or?
Yeah, my audience.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Like, what do you mean?
Understand though why your political shit gets more views is just because people are more hate watching, I would argue.
No, if you look at the actual like to dislikes, it's not because they're hate watching more than they would hate watch my other shit. You know that, right? The like to dislikes
I don't think a like to
are
dislike
way better
ratio
than...
is super important when it comes to hate watching.
And obviously there are going to be people that hate watch those streams too, because it's like, well, yeah, if there's like, you know, a Nazi that wants to debate me, it's like, well, yeah, that's fucking interesting no matter what you believe, right?
I don't want this to go in circles, so regardless, my final point in my opinion is I think going political, if it doesn't kill your channel, it's going to cripple your channel to a point where it's going to be very slow to grow. I feel like if you kept doing commentary or video essays or doing that sort of genre, I feel like that would...
Why is Vosh successful then? He does political content.
Probably because he's not like a weird femboy on the internet trying to do commentary and politics at the same time. But regardless, my final opinion... Femyoz.
Politics,
okay,
then.
Dude, again, so regardless, my final opinion is if you do politics, if it doesn't kill your channel, it would cripple it. I think you would do better in commentary or video essays. I'm not trying to argue with you, that's just my opinion. I don't... You can think what you want, but just from my opinion, I feel like going the political route, it's just going to cause more drama, more conflict. And I don't think all good, what's the term? All good is...
All attention is good attention?
Yeah, all attention is good attention. I don't think that's true. Especially when it comes to you, because you're getting a lot of bad attention consistently.
Yeah, but I like attention.
But then you say it affects you. It's like
yeah, but it's like you know, it's like Stockholm syndrome, but like with negative attention.
It's like you're wanting to make all these people mad and then get positive attention from it. Is what you're saying.
No, not necessarily. It's just, you know, it's
can I ask you some questions about your history really quick before I, this isn't me attacking you, just genuine questions.
I'm gonna go fucking pee.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ask these and Phoenix can take over. So you started YouTube in 2013, but uploaded first on May, right? Or in December of 2018.
I think I uploaded first, like, not that long after I made the channel, but that video would be, like, long gone. I don't even remember what it was. It was probably shit.
And you made, like, MLG and YTP shit for about 3 years, right?
Yup!
Okay, and then after that 3 years, you made a channel called Dice, which you later renamed to Leroy's, right?
Bro sounded like Goofy.
Yeah, it was Dice TV, and then I renamed it to Lirios.
Okay, Larios, that's how you pronounce it. And then about 3 years, maybe 6 years after you made Dice, you would go inactive. And then with that 3 years that you were inactive, you would switch to Minecraft content on your Leroy's MC channel. Which was your original, your original channel made in 2013.
Yeah, I was like one of the best PvPers too. I was like actually insane.
And then in December, late December of 2022, so about 8 months ago, you had your last live stream where you would stop uploading on that channel altogether, and then you would return a month later on your Dice channel, which was now renamed Lyrios, to discuss your 2-year hiatus, almost 3-year hiatus, in a video titled "Will I Ever Return to YouTube?" And then after that video, like a month later, you started your Femyoz channel, right?
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Okay, and that's basically, you would say that timeline is correct, right?
Yeah, as far as
is
I
there
can
anything
tell.
that needs adjusting or fixing?
I mean, not that I can think of. Yeah, I don't know. I maybe on the Lyrios channel, I did quite a bit of satire, obviously. That might be something that I go back into. I don't know.
Yeah, just by the way, I wanted to bring this up earlier. That channel's not bad. I looked over the content. It's not bad content. It's good content.
I think it's better than
Yeah, it made
anything
me
you've
laugh
ever
a bit.
fucking. It's better than everything you fucking made on Femyoz. I'm gonna
Yeah.
be real. All right. I've been fucking hogging this shit. Phoenix and CB, you guys can take over. I don't want to make this.
Give me a goddamn second. I'm about to do something fucking stupid.
Okay, I got a quick little point before Phoenix, you do your thing. I have a couple screenshots here that have been just floating around on Twitter. I want to know if, for one, they're either true, or if they are true, if you could explain them. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so I will stream my screen in the call real quick.
Okay.
So, I don't know if this is true. I found this floating around, and I just want to know if it's, you know.
So that one, this is taken out of context. I know that's, like, the default thing to say, but basically people were, like, pinging me, like, on Discord, like, a billion times, being like, you need to ban Jalen from your Discord server and stop being friends with them. And I'm like, why? Cause they said that Izzy is the N-word, and I'm like, I don't fucking care. Like, shut the fuck up. That was basically what I was saying. It's like people were whining about something I didn't care about, and then I got pissed off. And then yeah. So I was like, fuck off.
Wait, so it's not out of context.
Yeah, that's not much out of context, really. I mean, context, yes, it's good to have context to it, but given this message, it doesn't really, you say out of context like it resolves the
I'm
the
pretty
message.
sure people
No,
could
well,
use
as
clues to
in
figure out
people,
the meaning
as in people are like lying about what I'm actually saying. They'll be like, oh my god, Femyoz is this, like, Femyoz hates black people. It's like, no, I was literally just repeating what Jalen said as my way of saying I literally could not give less of a shit. That's all I was saying.
So Jalen said it too?
Yeah.
That was what people were getting mad at me for.
Okay.
The context of that tweet is that in the past, Jalen had said a slur to a person called Izzy. People were asking in Femyoz
Also,
Discord
you might want to
server.
take that off before YouTube gets fucking pissy.
Nah, it's okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The context of that tweet, or not that fucking tweet, Jesus Christ. The message is that people were asking Femyoz to ban Jalen from the Discord, and then Femyoz said that in response. So the person that Jalen had called a slur, he was like, this person is a slur. I said it too. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. It's like, okay, well, if I have to ban Jalen, now I have to ban myself too. It's like, I just wanted people to shut the fuck up and leave me alone. Was that a good way of going about it? No, obviously that's like optic suicide. But yeah.
So, okay, there is a couple others here. This isn't necessarily bad. I know this is a joke. But why are you going around, because I've seen this a couple times, about screenshots where you're talking about all this stuff in relation to Jalen, Natty, Tipster, like being in a relationship with. That's what I'm talking about. Image too.
Well, you see, me, Bald Martin, Nicholas Diorio, Jalen, Natty Forsyth, and Tipster. We all have orgies together.
Don't put Nick in that, dude.
Yeah.
Come on, Nick's alright, dude. Don't group him in with you fucking rejects, dude. Don't fucking group him in with you guys.
Wait, but I have a beautiful picture of bald Nicholas Diorio on my wall.
That's beautiful. That's amazing.
Don't fucking
That
group
has
Nick
nothing
in
to
with
do
all
with
you
it.
fucking degenerate retards that are rejects from the
Wait,
fucking community.
did you
dude,
just
okay?
call Bald Martin a degenerate?
I don't know who that guy is, but he's bald, so probably.
It's a beautiful. Alright, listen here, Buster. Nobody disrespects the great bald Martin and gets away with it.
All right, that's awesome. That's great.
Do you think your ex-girlfriend is really a narcissist? Or do you think she just didn't
Yes.
date a femboy?
No, I think she's genuinely a narcissist, not just because of that.
With the screenshots that you showed, she was just like, yeah, I don't think you'd look good. I don't think that was really narcissistic. Do you think that maybe in hindsight those weren't narcissistic? Is there context that we're missing?
Given the context, and I really don't want to get into too much personal shit. I was just making whatever.
The last time you gave us context, you fucking just admitted to saying the
Wait, what I'm saying is
saying the N-word isn't like a fucking end-all be-all. Like,
yeah, no,
I
don't want to talk too much about personal shit. But what I will say,
go quick.
What I will say is, yeah, she's somebody that's not a very good person. Okay, she's faked a pregnancy. You know, she described our sex life in detail to a previous ex. She did all sorts of fucked up shit. So, no, she's not a good person.
Okay, around this time, wouldn't you not, like, that relationship be between...
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go make some fucking nuggets, dude.
Okay. Two things. Why do you feel the need to try to publicly own this person who's not on the internet?
Because it was entertaining, and it got views.
If anything, that seems more petty to me than it's not even like.
That's more petty than faking a pregnancy. Like what?
You say it just seems like you're being like your point that that she's a narcissist. I don't know the situation, obviously, but
well, yeah.
The fact that you're trying to also get attention from this, it doesn't bow too well in your favor. Especially trying to publicly.
So I'm not allowed to make content that's like at the expense of like an abusive ex-girlfriend.
No, but what I'm saying is your point kind of runs on deaf ears that you're kind of just, it doesn't seem very, you would think you talk about it in a serious manner, but then you just, oh look, I just owned her. It doesn't, again, it's going two routes that just they don't work together.
I think they work perfectly together. I don't know what you mean.
That shit, I don't know. Just me personally, I don't know that outing your relationship as well as the stuff you just talked about.
It's not like I doxed her or anything.
That's true. That's true. I can agree with that.
Maybe I would have if she nuked my Discord server.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, but,
not a good look, Femyoz.
No, but in all seriousness, no. Like, okay, that was one of the reasons that I changed the name to Adolf Hitler.
Yeah, I put that together.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I have to change. I don't want to put like her name on the internet, so it's like, okay, I have to change it to something. So it's like, who does she remind me of the most? Hitler. Yeah, Hitler is bad and she's bad. So I'll just change it to that.
Okay, I gotcha. Are you still? Never mind. I was gonna go into semantics. I was I don't know. I was gonna ask if you were still in contact, but that doesn't really matter.
No, I'm not.
Okay. So there are more. Phoenix, do you want to do your case real quick while I pull up some of the stuff?
Very much so. Oh
okay.
Fuck! God damn it! No.
Okay.
My fucking fell over. Holy goddamn shit.
Goddamn.
This is going to be stupid as fuck, but I'm too drunk to not have better decision making.
Awesome.
That's great.
Okay, this is great. This is where we get clipped for being owned by Femyoz. This is No, I'm
Black
kidding.
Mask Man. So, Femyoz, I wanted to say, you consider yourself like a trans activist of sorts, right?
Yeah.
I would say you do not help the trans community.
I don't know. I guess it depends.
Because you keep making all these you keep making friends with bad figures in the community, which a lot of people dislike, and then it's also you keep trying to piss as many people off as possible, and you being a femboy is part of your whole brand, so people are going to associate all that shit together.
That's actually a really good point. Yeah.
And I really feel
Okay,
like
actually,
if you
I don't even
truly
disagree.
want to like help the trans community, I feel like you need to turn it down a fuck ton. Because like like a lot of people I've seen in comment section, like me and you have had our spats in fucking comment section before. I really have the opinion that people like Poncho and people like Achido would not be anti-LGBT if it wasn't for people like you. And with their
I
platforms
fundamentally
comes even
disagree.
you
I
do.
fundamentally disagree.
Yes.
Because
What
at
is
the end
your
of the
point?
day, I don't think that it matters, if whatever, oh no, I'm like too mean or whatever. I don't think that that's gonna make a difference. I think that people like that, there's gonna be bad people or people that look bad in every group, including minority groups. So if it's not me, they're gonna find somebody else that to use as like a bad example, whatever.
But you're
And
making
I
yourself
don't
the bad
think,
example, though.
Yeah, but you have a bigger platform than anyone else. So you're going to be so it
um,
is going to be
so do
significantly
you want me to like be like a
easier.
pick me and be like, no, I swear I'm not like the other gays?
No, the
No.
point that he's making is that if you're going and acting like you're going to be if you're acting like you're an activist, why are you also going down the route of making people hate you? That's
Yeah,
what he's
like
talking about.
it's connected to your
No, I
brand.
don't
You being a
disagree.
femboy, you being an activist is all part of your brand. But at the same time, part of your brand is being a dickhead to people and like being kind of weird. So people are just gonna slap that shit together and be like, "Oh, that they must all be the same." It also doesn't help when you're friends with people like Jaden and
All right, the
Jalen,
guilt by
Natty,
association
Temples.
thing is retarded. The guilt
No,
by
but like
association
that,
thing is
Guilt by
retarded.
association is valid when you are
It's
all like
not.
it's
okay,
valid when it's your
It's never valid.
personality.
It's
when
never
everybody that
valid.
you publicly associate with are also people that the commentary community despises and also people that make the LGBT look bad and give people a reason to hate them. I feel like guilt by association works when you yourself are also partaking in the same activities. That gives the commentary people a reason to dislike you and also other people a reason to dislike the LGBT. I'm not saying those reasons are valid. I'm pro LGBT. I
Okay,
am
good.
pro whatever rights. I don't care. But I'm just saying from like an objective perspective, you being friends with these people that are giving that community a bad name and also doing things to not help your name, I would say guilt by association does work when all of you do basically the same thing.
I don't know about this one, because it's like, I feel like I shouldn't have to be held to a higher standard on the sole basis of whether or not I'm, a part of a minority group. I think that
Yeah,
that's
but
kind
see,
of
the thing is you're
brain dead.
the one that puts
I
yourself on
agree,
that
but at the
standard.
same time, that is the society that we live in. You as a transgender, or if you don't want to label yourself as that officially, you as a femboy or you as a gay man or whatever you want to associate as, you yourself are putting your identity out there. So you're making it public.
But I'm just, but like that's the thing, right? I'm just sick of like the whole like civility politics bullshit. Oh, you have to be nice to people. Oh, you have to like, you know,
Yeah, but
fucking.
it's
There's
working
a
out for
reason
you.
why activists don't go out and attack people. Like, verbally. I
unless
don't
you're
mean,
Tito.
physically. I just, there's a reason why people don't, there aren't people like, there aren't activists going out and being like, go look at this kid, go make fun of this 15-year-old. Look at him, look at his face that he wanted to keep private. Like, people aren't doing that.
Yeah, I agree with that. No, I agree with that.
Yeah,
that
Femyoz,
specific
I'm not
example was
making the
obviously
point
bad.
that like it's a good thing, but that's kind of how it is. Because honestly, this is going to be like probably my spicy take here, but I feel like people like Keffels and like Jalen are like Matt Walsh levels of bad for the trans community. I feel like they need to fucking leave the internet because
even if
they are not helping.
Keffels is successful though. Keffels
Yeah,
is
successful at
But
making the trans
successful
community
in
look
like
insane.
Have you even watched one of her streams?
Yes, I have. Jesus fucking Christ, never again.
Her streams aren't bad though.
You do understand it's not the content they produce, it's the image they present, right?
Yeah, she also
You
has
could, like Femyoz, you could make
that were, like, proven.
phenomenal like video essays, but the fact that you still portray yourself as like a weird femboy guy on the internet, people are still going to find a reason to hate on you for that. It doesn't matter the quality of the content you're producing, it matters like the character you're portraying, I guess, right?
Yeah, but I feel like if I produce like really good content, right? Like the goal there is to like get people that hate me to be like, you know, that Femyoz guy, like I really, you know, like he sucks, but like I'm not gonna lie, like his content is like
There have been
goated,
dozens
you
of
know?
creators who make phenomenal content but get deplatformed, canceled. Obviously, extreme example, so I apologize. I could bring something more realistic if you need. But there have been dozens of creators who make phenomenal content, but people just don't like them just because they're fucking weirdos, right? Like commentary channels.
Okay, take the Illuminati
whatever, right?
thing for example. She makes good content, but everyone's subscribing, not watching her stuff because of exactly what you know.
But she's boring, so.
She makes objectively good content.
Yeah, but she's boring. She has no personality.
Okay, and your personality is.
And you understand
you know.
the point we're trying to make, though. You're just being like contradictory. Can you understand the point we're
Well,
trying to make?
yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
So I guess the question I want to ask is now you keep saying like you understand. Are you going to do anything after you get off the stream to try and change, improve, or whatever?
I don't know. Maybe. Like I don't.
This is a consistent thing that people have confronted you with, and I've been consistent in my views, and I've told you this at least like more than 3 times, and you have not done like again you say that you just want to be like a contradictory person. You just want to like go against what people are saying, but realistically, if you want to get big on YouTube, you have to make a change, and I don't think what you're doing right now is going to get you to the point where I think you'll be happy or you'll be satisfied. So do you think, again, I'm just going to repeat my question. This is fucking retarded of me to do, so I apologize. But are you going to do anything to try and change? And if so, what do you think you're going to try and do?
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna do more, posts about whether or not I should, take specific, antidepressants. I think those are really good polls.
Maybe you should ask your doctor instead of your audience.
Yeah, but like my audience has like a better idea.
Do they? Other than a doctor?
Yeah,
are you
idea.
serious?
Yeah. Yeah, I think my audience has the best
Is there going to be a
idea.
serious answer to that question? Or not?
Maybe I pivot into porn.
What?
I already have an OnlyFans.
So just to clarify,
yeah, but my OnlyFans is just like shit posting. It's like I think I only have like a few posts. I think one of them is like a picture of iDubbbz. I think another one is like I don't know what the other ones are.
So just to clarify, there's not going to be a serious answer to the question I asked, right?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm just.
You are very self-aware about the fact that what you're doing right now is not working. So my question is, what are you going to do to fix that?
I don't know. I don't have a better alternative.
We have given you multiple better alternatives
yeah,
in the stream,
but, like,
you have done nothing but just shut them down.
I've already like kind of tried those and like it doesn't work.
No, you haven't
them
though.
for a
You
long
haven't.
period of time, or did you just do it once?
You make like 1 or 2 videos and see that it didn't give you like 10K subs, and then you get upset, and then you try something else.
No,
you have to
if
stick.
If it got me 9K subs, that'd be good enough, right?
Okay, again, like we've given you like multiple like answers to your problem that you could try, but like you've gone through, I'm looking at your channel right now, and you've gone through so many phases. You don't stick with anything, and then you get upset when your channel doesn't grow. You need to be consistent in some way or another. Like you need to pick something and do it, you know? And, like, I disagree with the fact that you should do politics, but if that's really something you want to do or you feel like you need to do, then you have to do it and you have to stick with it. You can't go bouncing back and forth. You can't
Yeah, but what if I want to be a comedian who does politics, who also schizo posts, who also trauma dumps during live streams?
Then it's not gonna work.
Then you're gonna have stream. Then you're gonna have. You're gonna have videos with views that triple the entire view count of your own channel and talking about how you're a fucking retard. That's what's going to happen. Like it's people don't like you. They don't like what you say. They don't like how you act, especially like on YouTube where it relies on the image of the person. They're not gonna want to like
Yeah,
stick
but,
around you or
like,
stick with you.
I think that the worst I did was like make like a few like jokes that were like too well, aside from like situations that like I
You're just like a
genuinely
weirdo,
discussed.
dude. You're just like a weird, freaky weirdo. You know?
Damn.
Like it's not like some deep philosophical thing. You're just like a weird, freaky weirdo who understands that you're doing something wrong, but you're not doing anything to fix that. You
Well, there's a
acknowledge the
difference
fact that you
between-
are failing at YouTube, but you are not doing anything to fix the fact that you're failing at YouTube. You are self-aware
because-
to a certain extent, but you're not doing anything to fix it. Do you understand?
Yeah, but like I don't know. I just want to make the content that I
You
wanna
clearly
make,
don't
you
know. Like you clearly don't know. We've been sitting in this fucking call for like an hour telling you what you're doing wrong, and then we are asking like, okay, what are you gonna do to fix it? And you're like, oh, I don't know. Like, do you not like what is confusing you?
I
I
don't
guess.
know. I don't know what approach to take. You know, it's like a.
We have given
like
you
a-
examples though.
Yeah, but like if I've already tried it, you know, it's like it doesn't work.
You have not tried anything, Femyoz. I'm
Yeah,
sorry for
yeah, I
getting
did.
kind of heated, but
I,
no, you don't. You don't try anything for a long period of time to see if it works. You try one video, see that it didn't get more views than the last one. You're like, fuck, that didn't work. I have to do something else. You have to stick with something. You're not staying
Well,
consistent.
Yeah, but at the same time, and maybe this is just because, you know, I've, you know, in terms of the amount of money I've made, the small amount, like, I'd say I've made way more from like streaming. Like I wanna do more streaming shit, right? So it's not, I see videos as like a way of like funneling people into the streams, which is where like all of like the, you know, like the core audiences, right? You know what I mean? It's like I don't know how to describe it other than that.
Can I ask you something real quick? How
Yeah.
I don't know your stats or anything. I don't know your CPM, but do you make enough to make this like your job, or is this just something that
No.
you're repeat? Okay, you don't.
I'm bigger than him, and I don't. You have
Okay,
to you have to get
Only way I'd
rough guess. You don't have to make a lot. People like it's less than you would think to live off of YouTube.
The only way I'd live off of YouTube is if I made a minimum of fucking 2K, 2 to 3K, and that's all I'd need.
So
to go.
you have to average around 50K per video and 100K per video to be able to live off of YouTube, and that is with like a bi-weekly schedule. So that's like 2 videos a month. Let me
Yeah, during the Illuminati
Yeah.
stuff, I made enough off of like ad revenue to like that was good. That paid
so
for
the lowest-
entire
the
semester.
the lowest you start YouTube with is around $3.50. Sometimes it's less, sometimes it's more. It just depends.
Mhm.
So if you're getting 50,000 views, that's 175 times 2. That's $350 a month. So you have to make more. But if you average around 50,000 views and your fucking CPM, is that what it's called? CPM?
Yeah, CPM. Well, RPM is the actual rate you get. CPM is before you divide it in 2 with like the YouTube take of it.
Yeah, so you have to make more than that. Like my friend who gets 50K a video and he uploads bi-weekly, he gets $7.50 per thousand.
Oh, that's not
So
bad.
that's way more
better than what I
significant.
get. That's better than what I get.
What's
Yeah,
your
anything's better than what you get, dude.
Wait, in terms of wait, CPM or RPM are we talking about? I think my CPM is like $5 or something. It's like could be worse, but it's not like I don't know.
The
A
less
lot of- a
views
lot
you
of
get,
my-
your CPM also relies on the views you get. So if you have a video and your CPM, if you get paid like $3.50 per thousand views, because I don't know the fucking specific terms, right? If you get paid that amount, but your video only gets like 1,000 views, you're gonna get paid less than that. But if your
Yeah.
thing is 3.5, but you get like a blow up video that's like 200K, your CPM might be raised to like $5 just for that video, just to like incentivize you. I'm assuming it's like incentivization. I don't know how YouTube works, but yeah, it also depends on the view
I don't
amount.
know.
So you
I
can
don't-
have like
I
a
don't know too much
standout.
about how the money aspect works. That's not something I just know. Okay, here are like content ideas that have worked for other people. So like maybe I try them or like do my own spin on it. And like sometimes it's like okay, you know, this was like a good idea, so it did well. And then other times it's like, oh, that was a bad idea. I shouldn't do that anymore.
Yeah, that's how the whole thing, works. That's,
Yeah.
But reason I
But
asked
like,
that
yeah, sorry.
no, it's okay. What were you gonna say?
Oh yeah, something about, oh right, like for instance, I stopped uploading, stream segments, um, onto the main channel, because I feel like it didn't fit with, like, the higher effort stuff.
Did you do
so
that
now
at all?
What?
On your main channel, did you upload highlights at all? Because I don't remember you doing that at all.
Yeah, I did. It was like debates and stuff, that I would upload. It was like stream segments, um, that were like me debating people, but those are unlisted now. But yeah.
I feel like those videos got a lot of views though, because it was you destroying like the femboy haters, destroying or whatever the fuck, right? Or you debated like a redneck or whatever.
Yeah. But that only got views because that was like the most recent video when I went on Augie's show. So that, like, it was like just hate viewers.
Let me ask you about
like,
that. The Augie thing. What?
Do you remember the exact date of that was, by the way?
No, I don't remember.
It's over, dude. Alright, continue.
I personally went on Augie and I found it okay because I thought it was pretty fun. He asked if I wanted to stay on for a bit longer, and I didn't want to overstay my welcome or anything. But
I'm still so pissed about that.
I should have stayed. I could have talked to Bo Blacks. That would have been crazy.
Content, my boy.
I
Wasted
have a little bit of
opportunity.
background with Bo Blacks. But
What a missed opportunity.
I know. Keemstar came in the call too, and I was just like, dang. But what I was saying.
Nick DiOrio fucked me, dude. Nick DiOrio fucked me, dude.
What do you mean?
Damn, that's kind of hot, bro.
I'll tell you after, dude.
Okay.
Nick is a fucker, dude.
Did he?
Fuck.
Did he come in your ass?
Bro.
No, it's a lot less glamorous.
Oh.
Anyways.
You were about to make me jealous.
I'm sure.
Okay then.
anyways. So basically, when I went on, they were talking about the Illuminati situation and that whole thing. They were just throwing questions at me, and I kind of owned up at certain points, and then I defended, because there was some stuff I messed up with that. I'll admit that. What resulted in all these, like, I dug up comments from you posting like crazy about like more schizo posting, talking about how like Augie was, let me find the exact thing, but apparently the thing was like the stream just was really bad. Okay, yeah, here are the exact comments. Okay, because I can't find the stream anywhere. I don't know where it's at. I checked his Rumble, it's not there, but like, this was you going on about Augie here. And
was
then
it right after?
Maybe. I'm not sure the time frame. There's not a date on here.
If it was right after, I'm scared.
Yeah. But there was a lot of stuff, and then you come out on your like paragraph thing that you talked about on Tommy C about like I forgot exactly, but you were more charitable to him there.
Yeah, because I realized that I was being cringe, so I was like, oh, that was kind of cringe. I'm not gonna do that.
That seems to be your response for a lot of stuff. You just like, oh, that was cringe. I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna, I'm not gonna encourage that anymore.
I changed my mind. I don't want to do this anymore.
But like, something that is also very important as a commentator, in this space, is that you can't just backtrack 24/7, and that just seems like what you do constantly. You just backtrack.
Yeah.
That stream is funny as fuck.
Okay, but that's the thing. It's like a lose-lose. It's like, okay, do I double down, and then like.
Well, if you double down, then those are your hate viewers or whatever. You get everyone to hate you or what you were talking about. If you take it back, then you're just like, oh, my bad. And then you keep on doing these things that you apologize for. If you're gonna be this edgy person, then don't apologize for it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a weird thing, because it's like on the internet, right? Like I'll acknowledge the fact that it's like, okay, it's like I'm more likely to act like a fucking edgelord on the internet than I would in real life. Like, in real life, I'm pretty chill. I wouldn't act like this in real life. Like, I don't know, I don't want to say I'm like a soft person or whatever, but it's like I don't know. I can like I don't know how to describe it. It's just like okay.
Like sensitive?
In all honesty. Yeah, yeah, it's like more than I'd like to be. Like I don't want to be. Yeah.
Okay, I kind of get that, but then like, oh, so I just got a notification for something. Wait, what was that? Oh, wait, that was okay. My bad. My chat replay was messed up. I thought I just got donated another 10. Okay. But you went on Tommy C and then acted like you didn't make these comments at all, too. Like you kind of just, I don't know. You kind of straight like from my like you didn't talk about that at all. Were these like comments where you're just freaking out here? Which is something that I noticed. You just seem to kind of portray something that wasn't exactly, you know.
I acknowledged that, like, yeah, like within, like right after the stream or whatever, I was being cringe on Twitter. Like, I'm pretty sure I said that in the interview. You
might have like yes.
I think I did, yeah.
That's fair. But at the same time, you're kind of just like, I mean, these are clearly kept up and still floating around. I don't know.
Dude,
I just personally
that account was suspended ages ago. It's not still up because
yeah, it's not still up now. Like, you know, but at the time these were up for 15 hours and 18 hours. But
because I was too lazy to delete them.
Okay.
It's like okay. It's like I didn't care enough. It's like whatever. Like I already like went back on it, so I was like, okay, I don't care.
Okay. I mean, I guess that's fine. That's fair. What was the interview?
You have to keep in mind that I think I slept between tweeting these and yeah, and then actually going back and being like, actually, nah, I was being a little bit cringe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is a lot of this stuff
I don't fucking
like...
remember. It was stressful. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I
That's what I
understand
mean though. When I say that like I'm more fucking sensitive than I'd like to be. That's what I mean, right? It's like none of this shit should ever like get to me, right? And it's like in theory it doesn't, right? It's like I know it's fucking stupid shit. It's dumb internet shit. Why would I let it get to me? But then at the same time it's like, oh, but like sometimes it just does, even though I don't want it to. But it's like I also don't want to be emotionally repressive, so it's like this weird thing I have to do where I don't even know. It's just... Do you get what I mean?
I do, and it just sounds like you're not going to bed on time. You know, like...
God damn.
Like,
you are not fucking taking care of yourself, my dude.
Well, it's just like, I mean... I don't know. The thing that... I don't mean this to be necessarily insulting. My camera's dying, by the way, so I'm gonna just straight turn that off.
I felt that.
Yeah.
That happens all the time when I stream.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn my camera off just completely there.
Oh, you bastard!
I'm sorry, you can't see my amazing.
I can't call you fat anymore. Damn it!
Dang. But anyways, it just seems like a lot of the points that you're. What I was saying is that, it just reminds me of a child that didn't go to bed on time. It is kind of like something that comes to mind is the 12-hour stream you did where like you were trauma dumping and like kind of crying in the middle of it.
Well, that was like right after I had stopped taking my meds. So
well, didn't you stop doing that recently too?
No, because I had stopped then and I didn't continue.
Okay, so you're still not taking them.
Yeah. It's like I'm more used to it now, you know?
I guess
that's what they all say. That's what all fucking people off their meds say. Femyoz, you need to start taking them again.
No, I don't wanna.
Exactly. I didn't want to take my fucking ADHD pills, and then I started fucking fighting people in the playground.
Okay, well, no, Adderall actually I do like taking. That, but well, I didn't take it today. But like, yeah, like when I'm like trying to be like smart. Then I'll take the Adderall.
I just got a notification. What was this?
I'll take 30 milligrams in the morning and 10 in the afternoon.
Thank you for subscribing, by the way. Aza to, I don't know how to pronounce it, but thank you.
Just fucking thanking subs in the middle of a goddamn conversation.
Just reading off
dickhead.
subs, yeah. I'm sorry. I
Fuck
didn't mean to
off.
interrupt.
You do the same thing, all right? In CB2's defense, I do the same shit. I'm not gonna lie.
I will shit on both of you.
But
No, I understand the struggle of having to. Yeah.
I understand, like, I get that, but at the same time, do you not see a connection between, oh, I'm not taking the stuff now, and now I'm doing all these, you know, things I probably shouldn't. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but like I also like feel great half the time, you know? It's
Okay.
like I only feel like the my range of emotions would if I'm like, you know, on my meds, right, would be like more along the lines of like either neutral or like vaguely bad. You know, it's like, okay, as opposed to like the range being like really bad all the way up to really good, you know?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm looking at
It's
your...
like it's like I couldn't take it anymore. It's like fuck this. I hate this, you know? So I was like, fuck.
I'm looking at your community post right now, and you posted an hour ago. Well, there's no going back now. I'm willing to endure a lot mentally if that means I blow up this channel, and I think I'm ready to do so.
I said almost ready.
Oh, yes, almost ready. Sorry.
Yeah.
That appears to be in, like, direct contradiction of a lot of stuff you've said today.
Well, it's because I don't know. It's
Oh, you don't know.
I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm sorry.
You gotta start taking people's advice, man. I don't think like half the people, like half these big fucking people, want to like spend their energy disliking you. I feel like more people are willing to be like friends at the end of the day than like be hateful. But you're just not like. You're just purposely trying to piss people off, and then you're not doing anything because you keep second guessing yourself, and then you're second guessing, and it's a whole fucking cycle of like you're not helping yourself here, man.
Well, yeah. Well, it's always good to second guess yourself. You know, you want to make sure.
Yeah, but you're also
doing...
second guessing the second guessing.
Well, yeah, you got to make sure the second guessing is correct.
Fucking cycle begins.
It's the Femyoz cycle. You thought the Jalen cycle was bad? Just wait till you hear about the Femyoz cycle.
I'm still not caught up on the Jalen lore. I couldn't care less.
I will fucking update you on all of that shit
She
when
gets
I'm not...
way too much shit. She does not deserve the shit she gets. I'm sorry. She's like a genuinely nice person, and I will stand by that.
To you, not
Yeah,
to other
to
people.
you.
Because I don't like jump on the bandwagon and start trying to like shit on her for no reason.
Okay, well, there's a difference between jumping on the bandwagon and also being presented evidence. You know, there's...
Hey, Femyoz, can you look in general and tell me what you think of that, please?
I'm scared. I'm genuinely very, very scared.
I'm scared. It's a picture of a tomboy, isn't it, Imro?
That's...
The AI is actually terrifying. I'm saving that to my camera roll. Holy shit.
Fuck did you send
I can
Imro?
post the raw.
Yo, that's actually okay. It's actually a decent thumbnail. I'll give you that. I'll give you
Did
that.
you send it? The fuck?
In general,
The
there, you can
fucking
have the raw
smile is terrifying. Holy shit.
Yeah, I made you a little cross-eyed too, a little bit just so it's noticeable, but not so much that it's distracting.
That's
I'm an artist.
actually terrifying. What the fuck?
Make the eyes red so it looks like he's manic.
Yeah.
Is that a
We're
good
discussing
thumbnail?
making a video on somebody as in the fucking call. What kind of
I hate this. This is genuinely fucking terrifying. Holy shit.
I've been blasting as I laid dying in my fucking
thank you.
ears. I could not hear anything you guys are saying. I was just making a thumbnail, dude.
Light Blue Gamers, which is I think that's
Kurtz. That's Kurtz.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's correct.
It's €2.
Femyoz has a very hashtag the lesson approach. What is hashtag the lesson?
Or no, something.
How much is
Kurtz
€2 worth anyway? In America?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
The conversion rate's pretty similar.
Okay. I was just wondering.
Turkey Tom.
Oh, Tom's in chat. Hey,
Whoa!
Tom,
What's up? Hi, Turkey. Hi, Tom. Hi.
Oh,
Yo.
Tom. Hi, guys.
Yeah.
What the fuck? That's not
Yo,
a face.
what is up? What is up? What is up, Turkey Tom? How are you
Hey
doing
Tom,
today?
you wanna get in the chat? Join his Discord server. You can join the
Okay,
call.
Hell
well,
yeah.
okay, I don't know, but
I wouldn't go that
Dude,
far. I don't
imagine-
know.
yeah,
if,
that's being a bit
Actually,
generous here.
That would be entertaining. That would be entertaining.
It would be
Unironically, that would
entertaining.
actually
that
be.
would be entertaining, but you guys are giving him like I don't think he's.
Yeah,
Yeah, well,
it-
yeah, no, he's definitely not gonna do it. But it
It's
would
an
be really
offer.
funny
Okay,
if he did.
anyways,
I don't
we are
expect
derailing this. Okay,
Join.
I want to know what you think about
It would be such a shit show.
I want to know what you think about the Natty Forsyth drama stuff.
Oh, this is gonna
Like,
be
what
rough.
are your opinions in?
That's a rough subject for him, dude. He only does that on members only. We're gonna.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
So, okay, so long story short is I might make like a big video essay about that. But basically, people accuse her of being a PDF file, when in reality, when she was whatever, like barely 18 or like about to turn 18, some shit like that.
Which I want to clarify for CB2.
She was just acting like a retard. Is what it boiled down to. She was just being
Not a
like
retard. They were a very weird sexual degenerate with a Roblox
but, like, they're
audience,
not like-
and they.
Yeah, but they're not like that
Again,
anymore.
I'm not. That doesn't
Doesn't
matter.
matter.
It's still something that
Yes,
happens.
it does.
No,
It does
Once a
matter.
pedophile,
No,
always
not
a pedophile.
necessarily.
He's not a
They're not a
pedophile.
pedophile. First of all, okay, I agree that they're not a pedophile. I think that they're an idiot, and I feel like the
Yes.
point. I feel like you making a video on them while you're friends with them, trying to defend them not being a pedophile, is not the play. I feel like that's gonna come off.
I'm willing to say that they're an idiot. I agree with that. They were being an idiot.
Yes, but you're very obviously and publicly friends with them. Making a video defending them from a pedophilia accusation, nobody's really gonna take that
But
seriously.
it's
I
a
don't
false
think.
accusation.
Nobody's really calling them a pedophile though. Like you say that,
Yeah,
but nobody is genuinely calling them a pedophile.
CB2 literally just did.
when?
Me.
CB2, do you think you're? No, that was.
No,
Phoenix.
that was me.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Phoenix
sorry,
has Phoenix is like
did.
Phoenix is kind of like autistic. All right, I'm gonna be real.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
anyways,
but still,
anyways.
like so is everybody.
They're not a
in this community.
pedophile. The things that they have done are extremely weird. Even though it is stuff that they have done in the past, even though it is almost, I think like 3 years if I'm correct, old at this point, right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
It's old shit.
We can say 2 years just to
Awesome.
bump it up a little bit. Even if it's 2 years old, I would never want to be friends with them just based on the stuff that they did. It shows extreme ignorance, and their defense for what they did. They made excuses instead of just saying like, "Yeah, I was a retard. I fucked up. I won't do it again." They tried to elaborate.
She did. Wait, she
Is
did
this more?
admit
Is
that
this a
she
more
was
recent
wrong.
thing? Is this a more recent thing?
Wait, no, even like originally, she elaborated. and said, yeah.
Originally, she
No,
tried
she
to.
Said, no, she said that she was like, yeah, I fucked up, but like, you know, it's
Yeah, I
like
fucked
people
up,
are
but
saying
here's
this
the
other
reason,
shit.
and let me explain why I did everything. That's not a good apology. You shouldn't
Wait,
explain
yes,
why
it
you
is.
like
What
joked
she
around
was
sexually
doing-
with a 14-year-old.
No,
You know?
all she was doing was explaining what her mindset was and then how she changed. That's literally it. That's all she was doing.
And I feel like that's extremely disingenuous because you say sorry and then you say
How?
here's how obviously
Here's
do you
what
need me to
here's
explain
what
it?
I was thinking and here's how I've changed. That's disingenuous.
I would say so, yes, because you're not actually
How?
apologizing. You're trying to.
No,
ahead.
you're just saying here's what I was thinking, which is what she was genuinely thinking and being like, and also it was wrong for me to do that. It was wrong for me. That's not a
But
justification.
then they tried to explain why they did it, which I think is bad, and they shouldn't have done that.
Wait, you can explain why you did something
Again,
while
okay,
acknowledging
what
that,
did the-
that the reasoning
Yes,
is bad.
yes, Femyoz. Again, yes. You
She
don't have to get.
acknowledged the reasoning was bad. That was the point.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, they did do that. Yeah. Like, what are you trying to argue here?
Yeah. But how is that disingenuous?
I think it's bad to say sorry, but then here, let me explain my thought process during the entire thing. I think that's stupid.
Let
and
me
wrong.
explain why my thought process was wrong, and then explain how I've corrected myself.
They
and how
didn't
I'll
explain
change
why it
going
was
forward.
wrong. They just explained why they did it.
I'm pretty sure they explained.
If you can find the video, I'm down to pull it up on stream and watch it. But I'm pretty sure they just tried to explain, like it.
Yeah, but they also
it was
explained
just-
how they found out it was wrong, and then they're like, "I'm sorry, I won't do this again."
Which I think
don't
that
see how
is
it's
good. Again,
dishonest.
Femyoz. Again, yes, the first half of the apology, good. But then they tried to explain, it almost tried to invalidate the criticism by saying, elaborating.
No, it really didn't. The only the only quote unquote criticism.
I understand that this person is your friend.
Hold
I understand.
The only hold on. The only quote unquote criticism she was trying to invalidate was people making false pedo accusations.
Again, if she was 18, like you say, she is not a pedophile. I think that they're a retard, and they went on an apology, at least the one that I watched. If you can find an apology from her that explains what you're explaining, and we can pull it up and watch it. We can. I don't care. But from what I remember, she said sorry, but then she tried to kind of dampen the allegations by it seemed very disingenuous and seemed very stupid.
I don't think so, because there were people that were attacking her saying she's a pedophile.
If you don't think so, then it can end there. There's not an argument necessarily to be had about this, because it's two people discussing their opinion. If you want to bring up the apology on stream, we can. But I think that I would never want to be friends with them, especially considering the things that they did with a Roblox audience, and an audience that was very obviously and very apparent to be filled with minors.
Yeah, but they changed.
Yes, but that's not the point. I don't care if they've changed. Okay, Femyoz, again.
This is Femyoz.
Femyoz, shut up. Listen, okay? I'm gonna talk. Sit your fucking white colonizer ass down and listen, all right, buddy? I would never want to be friends with them. I would never want to be friends with them because, yes, I don't care if they've changed, but what they did in the past, like, genuinely disgusts me because I feel like as a creator, you're not necessarily responsible for your audience, but especially if you have a mainly child-based audience in the Roblox community, which is known to have predatory behavior. I'm not saying she was a predator by any means, because I don't know enough about the situation. Make claims like that. I think that shows extreme ignorance. And even if she's changed, even if she has acknowledged her wrongdoings, I still think that she's fucking weird for even having that mindset at one time in her life. I think that people are allowed to change. Sure, I don't care if you're friends with them, but I would never want to associate with that person. I think what they did was irredeemable.
You don't have to associate with anybody that you don't want to, but I wouldn't say it's irredeemable to.
For me, it is irredeemable. I would never want to associate with anybody. Like CB2, for example, if I found out he did anything half as weird as that, I would not want to associate with him.
So, okay. So would you say that somebody who has committed I don't know, involuntary manslaughter is irredeemable?
That is very different from sending porn to a Discord server full of Roblox children.
Just engage with the hypothetical.
Hypothetical involuntary manslaughter is very different from what we are discussing.
Okay,
if you want to discuss that specifically, involuntary manslaughter means you didn't directly stab a person. It means it was an accident, either a car accident or you're a construction worker and something falls on them. That's redeemable because it's not your fault. It was directly Natty's fault what she did.
It can be, right? So, like, for instance,
you just said involuntary manslaughter, though.
If you're drunk driving and then you commit involuntary manslaughter,
well, that's a very different thing. That's a very different thing. Drunk driving is irredeemable. Drunk driving is irredeemable.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
If you want to be more specific, I can give you a more specific answer. Yeah, but involuntary manslaughter, in my eyes, is accidental murder, which what Natty did was very purposeful and very deliberate. So I don't think those two are comparable.
I don't think that she knew or understood the magnitude.
She knew. She was a Roblox YouTuber in a community full of children. She knew what she was doing. I feel like she wasn't necessarily malicious. I don't think we can prove that she was malicious, but I feel like. Again, for me personally, not objective, for me personally, in my opinion, for me and people I want to associate with, I see that as irredeemable. I see actions like that as irredeemable, especially in the Roblox community. If this were in any gaming community with a child-based focused audience, like Roblox, she's in Roblox, my bad. Like Minecraft or Fortnite, I would still hold the same exact fucking opinion.
No,
there is a video I'm writing about a Fortnite girl right now, who groomed a kid in Fortnite, and she apparently has changed. She went to therapy and she got better, but I still think that it's irredeemable what she did. Like I feel like when you're in communities with children, the situation with that girl.
Yeah, I'd have to see.
I can TLDR it for you. She was 24. She dated a 16-year-old and tried to have sex with him before he turned 18.
Okay, yeah, I don't know if that's redeemable.
Exactly, it's obviously more extreme than the Natty shit, but what Natty did in my eyes was irredeemable. It shows extreme ignorance to a point where you cannot comprehend what you were doing in the moment. And even if they have changed, I still think it's irredeemable. I would not want to associate with them. I don't care if you associate with them.
But it's like I don't know, because it's like I'm 19 and like I understand, okay, you know, people my age are fucking retarded and say and do dumb shit without even realizing it. So it's like it's like I just don't like the idea of that being like something that ruins somebody's career for like the rest of their life.
I am perfectly fine with people ruining their careers while they do something they are aware of.
And they're
like
not
they were doing it anymore.
They were 18 at the time too. Like
I don't care if they're
career...
Femyoz. We are agree. I'm sorry, CB2. I'll let you talk in a sec.
Okay.
We are in agreement. They have changed. I don't fucking keep up with them. I don't care. I just think what they did at the time is irredeemable. I would not want to associate with them even to this day. I think what they did is extremely weird, extremely gross, and it shows extreme ignorance. I don't care if they've changed. You can say that they have changed 10 times in a fucking row. It is not going to change my opinion on them. I think people like them are like fucking subhuman.
But you're
I am basing my opinion on things that they did up to 2 years ago. Yes, we are in agreement here. We are in agreement.
It was way longer than 2 years ago. I'm pretty sure.
We can say 3 years. We could say it could be fucking like 5 years ago. I don't care. My opinion is still going to be the same.
What if it was 20 years ago? Then what?
I still think they would be a weird person. I still wouldn't want to be friends with them.
Like no matter what. Like
no matter what. If you. I take shit revolving children very, very seriously, and I apologize if that is a foreign concept to you, but what they did, I think, is extremely ignorant and extremely unsafe and borderline illegal.
Oh, I agree with all of that. I agree that, yeah, all of that, but that doesn't mean that
And if your moral standards are different from mine, I don't care. Like, you do you. I'm not going to fucking interfere with your life or your friendships. I would just not want to associate with anybody like that.
I just don't, from the perspective, I just don't see how you could make a single utilitarian argument for how it would benefit anybody to just be like, okay, so if you're
I'm not making a legal argument right now. I'm making a personal argument to myself.
I said utilitarian, not legal. Utilitarian is a philosophical/ethical argument.
Okay, so do I need to like elaborate on my like opinion more? What is confusing?
No, I know what your opinion is. What I'm saying is that there isn't a single utilitarian argument you could make for not incentivizing people reforming and becoming better people, right? So what all you are doing is making it so that
I'm glad that she got better. I'm not saying it's a bad thing that she got better. I'm glad she got better. I just don't want to be friends with her.
But you're saying that it's cool for people to like destroy her career and stuff as if she hasn't. Like that's the thing,
I don't care. Like I'm telling you, I don't care. I think what she did is irredeemable. If people want to destroy her career because she did something extremely weird to children on a child-based game, then yeah, I don't care.
As in when she was barely 18, she continued the behavior she had been doing.
Again, yes, we are in agreement. Femyoz, we are in agreement. Yes,
and I'm
agreed.
Pretty sure, and as far as I can tell, like I don't know if I'd say that she was groomed as a kid, but like
now you're making excuses for their actions.
No. What I'm saying is that there were adults that were sending, her a bunch of gore and shit when she was whatever 12.
And I am sure that is very terrible. I am sorry that that happened to her. Boo-hoo, fucking cry me a river, I don't care.
Well, that's how it became normalized.
But that doesn't matter.
That does not matter. That does not matter. No, Femyoz, it does not fucking matter. You are trying to make excuses for an adult, a legal adult of 18, to send children porn. Children in Roblox in her community that she was responsible for. There is no fucking excuse. Do not try and argue that there is anything. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I understand that you're fucking like suicidal and you have fucking like your medication and shit, but there is no fucking excuse to explain what she did to children.
Wait, are you sure I'm the one that needs medication right now?
You're trying to defend someone that sent porn to kids, so yeah, I think you fucking do.
I'm not defending those actions.
Yes, you're saying it was okay because she got sent gore as a kid.
When did I say it was okay?
Just fucking now, you retard.
No, I didn't. Do you
want to elaborate on your point then?
The point I was making was that because it had been normalized to her, she didn't realize that what she was doing was as bad as it was.
It does not matter. It does not matter.
Changed. That's why I don't think she's
an intrinsically bad
person. Yes, it does.
She is evil. She's evil. She's gross. She's disgusting. She's degenerate.
Okay, yeah. She's evil for something that she doesn't
She
do
is
anymore.
evil because she sent porn to kids, you fucking retard. What do you not get?
Oh my god.
What is confusing? Okay, I'm trying. Like, help me explain what is confusing to you about why I think this person is like irredeemable.
The fact that you think it's benefits anybody to be like, oh yeah, no.
I don't care what other people think. This is a personal thing. I have expressed this multiple times. I don't care if you're friends with them. I don't care if CB2's friends with them. I don't care if Phoenix is friends with them. I don't care. This is a personal thing for me that I don't fucking like this person. I'm never going to associate with people like them.
You don't like the person or associate with them. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't care. Like, you're trying to say that this is, you're acting like this, like, my opinion is a standard.
Over it. All I'm saying.
Yes, she fucking does. Yes, she fucking does.
Okay, now you've shifted it again to just, oh, actually, no, I don't care. I'm speaking for me personally, and now you've shifted
me personally, my opinion, Femyoz, my opinion is that she did something borderline illegal, very creepy, very weird, and that if she lost her career over something that she did, yes, okay, we're in agreement. What exactly are we disagreeing on here?
That she deserves to have her entire life ruined over it when she's become a better person.
Who fucking cares if she's changed? She still did something.
Me, I care.
She still did it, though. Just because she changed doesn't change the fact that she fucking did it.
I didn't say it changed the fact that she did it, but what I am saying is that I think that people should be given second chances.
What you're saying is that you were perfectly okay with what happened as long as they say I'm sorry.
I didn't say I was okay with what happened. Are you fucking retarded?
You are okay with that person.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm with her as a person.
You are okay with her as a person just because. I'm sorry, guys.
Because she currently is a good person. Yes.
She is still DMing 15-year-olds though.
DMing them what?
It does not matter. It's not sexual. It's not. I'm not making an argument. Femyoz.
Femyoz. You want me to read CB2's
DMs? Femyoz. Pipe down. Calm down, buddy. I'm not making the argument that she's sexting kids. I'm not making the argument that she is sexting kids yesterday or fucking today, right? I'm not saying that she's fucking sexting a kid right now. I'm saying the fact that she is still interacting with children after what she did is still fucking weird.
Talking to Markiplier? Oh no, she talks to Markiplier. That means she's changed.
No, that's very different. That's very different. Markiplier's an adult. Markiplier's not a kid.
Not two. Did I say two? I meant to say
hold on.
God, this popcorn tastes really fucking good right now.
If you seriously think
Markiplier to some kid.
Femyoz, if you think
that does not matter. The fact of the matter is that she's still talking to kids. Hold
on.
Okay, but talking to kids in of itself is not a bad action.
It is when you have that
in of itself is not bad. Femyoz, shut up. Listen. Talking to kids. Shut up. Listen. Can you fucking let me talk, dipshit?
Oh my god.
Talking to kids is not inherently bad, but when you are still talking to kids after you did something objectively evil to a group of fucking kids that you had responsibility over because they were your audience, you had a responsibility to not be a fucking weirdo to them, and you were a weirdo to them, and you now
do that
again. You're interrupting. You're interrupting. You're getting heated, dude. Calm down. Okay, Femyoz. Listen, it does not matter if the conversation was safe for work. I don't care what they talked about. It is not sexual. I acknowledge the fact that it is not sexual. I don't care about the fucking context of the conversation. It's not sexual. That's all I care about. The fact that they sent porn to a group of children and apologized for it, but are still DMing children and didn't realize the fact that they DM'd children.
Well, the problem wasn't that they DM'd children, you fucking retard. It was
the problem is that they DM'd porn to children years ago and are still DMing kids. That's what I have a problem with. I think it's weird. I think they're fucking freaky person.
It's about the actual subject material that's being DM'd that matters.
I don't care.
You should care.
I think it is weird that they're still willingly talking to children. Can you understand that? Do you understand what I'm saying?
I genuinely can't. That's like saying it's weird for a third-grade teacher to talk to children.
No.
Did that third-grade teacher send porn to kids?
The point
Yes or no? Did that teacher send porn to kids?
5 years ago to try to be edgy.
Yes, I think it's weird. Yes, I think it's weird. Yes,
they
I think it's weird.
They wouldn't have gotten employed if that was just for the record. That's a stupid.
Yes, I think it's weird. Yes, I think it's weird. In that analogy, if that teacher 5 years ago sent porn to kids, yes, I think it's weird.
So the dick in the sewing machine video, if a teacher sent that, I would agree that would be weird, right? I agree.
And then 5 years later, if she's still talking to third graders, then yes, I would still think that's weird. I understand the analogy you're gonna make. I still think it's weird.
Wait, bro, hold on. Wait, let me get
those interactions are exactly the same.
I don't care. I don't care. I've been very open about this opinion. I don't care. I think it's still weird.
So it's bad. So it's bad.
As an adult. Femyoz, as an adult, what can you gain from conversation with a child?
About Markiplier?
As an adult, what can you gain from conversing with a child in general, in any context?
Maybe you both like Markiplier, you know? Maybe you're both Markiplier fans.
Hold on, I want to insert right here. If you think the conversation started and ended with Markiplier, you're an idiot. Because,
that's what you sent me.
Hold on. There are...
That's literally what you sent me.
In the context of
we don't have to discuss the semantics of the conversation, because we understand the fucking conversation happened.
Yes. She was innocent. That's the point I'm making.
Again, I don't care that it was innocent. What can you gain from talking to a child? What can you gain from talking to a child as an adult?
I don't know. Why don't you you could ask that
why don't you ask your fucking pedophile friend, retard?
No, why don't you ask your local 3rd grade teacher?
Dude,
if there was a 3rd grade teacher who sent porn to kids, she'd probably not be employed as a teacher. You're retarded.
Okay, so one that didn't send porn, what would they have to gain? You could ask that same question.
Because it's their job to talk to children.
No. They don't get paid shit, all right? Teachers don't get paid.
This doesn't have anything to do with teacher pay.
What the fuck? As a teacher, it is your job. You are getting paid to teach children. What the fuck do you mean? What is this? What is this? What is this fucking? What?
Do you think that they choose to do it just because they get paid, or do you think that maybe, despite the pay being absolute dog shit, that they choose to do it because it's what they enjoy doing?
You're
saying right now that Natty Forsyth enjoys talking to children. Is that what you're trying to say?
Fucking God! Does a 3rd grade teacher?
You are comparing. Oh my God!
Does an average 3rd grade teacher enjoy talking to children? Yes or no?
Who sent porn to children and is currently still talking to children?
Doesn't
to a 3rd grade teacher talking to children, and then we changed it from the 3rd grade teacher who sent porn to children at similar to Natty Forsyth. She didn't send porn. She just enjoys talking to children. That's why she became the job. So your analogy here, you are comparing a teacher who enjoys talking to children and took on that job because she enjoys talking to children to Natty Forsyth. Basically, you are saying right now that Natty enjoys talking to children. Is that correct or incorrect?
You're saying... You're saying...
Am I correct or incorrect? Am I correct or incorrect? Am I correct or incorrect? Yes or no? 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 Yes or no?
Say the same thing
yes
about
or no? You're not answering. You're not answering my question. You're not answering my question. Yes or no?
Same thing about
yes or no? 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 Yes or no?
I already said yes, you fucking retard, and I'm elaborating.
So Natty likes talking to kids. Natty still likes talking to kids. Natty loves talking to kids. Natty loves kids.
I'm not done yet, retard. The point I am making.
Yeah, you have a lot to fucking say about your pedo friend. You fucking pedophile defender.
Absolutely fucking despise, okay? You can have a pleasant conversation with somebody that is a minor without it being sexual.
No, as an adult, you have nothing to gain from conversing with minors. As an adult, you have nothing to gain from conversing in private DMs with a minor. As an adult, Femyoz, listen, buddy. As an adult, in my opinion, you have nothing to gain from DMing minors privately.
I guess the entire teaching industry should just stop existing.
That's very different, and you know it.
Oh, no, it's different. Oh, so now you have changed it to, oh, well, as an adult, you don't have anything to gain, to, oh,
because
well, actually, no.
Femyoz, teaching, Femyoz, you're retarded. You're retarded. You're actually fucking delusional. What the fuck? Do you think that Natty Forsyth DMing a 15-year-old after everything that she did is the same as a teacher going to work and teaching kids?
In terms of the actions isolated, yes.
You are actually fucking retarded. Go take your fucking meds, dude. Holy shit, what the fuck?
No, you are the one that is fucking retarded.
Do I need to explain to you why they're different?
Explain to you why it's not immoral to talk about Markiplier?
I don't care if it's immoral. I think it's weird. I've never said anything about morality.
So you just admitted that it's not immoral and that there's nothing wrong with it.
I don't care about morals in this. I just think it's weird. I just think it's weird.
So you think
very
that
consistent.
everybody that you think is weird deserves to have their entire career ruined?
I
That
don't
is
think
your position. You just admitted that. You just admitted that anybody that you think is weird deserves to have their career ruined if you say so.
If they talk to kids, then yes.
You
If they talk to
thinking
kids,
it's
then
weird.
yes. Yes.
Because you think they're weird and nothing else. That is your only...
There's a lot more that goes into it. I can explain if you want. It has a lot to do with your interactions with minors, and I've been very consistent with that.
You already admitted that nothing she is doing today that has been brought up is immoral. You have acknowledged that. You have lost the
I think it's
argument,
weird,
my
though. I think
friend.
it's weird. I think she's a loser. I think she's weird.
Okay, okay, great. And you can feel however you want. Okay, I can feel like Hitler was the greatest leader of all time. It doesn't mean it's true.
So you don't think that it's weird that an adult is having conversations with a minor? You don't care.
No, I don't think it's weird to talk about...
Especially considering their past.
Markiplier.
What does she have to gain from... Hey, Femyoz,
you fucking retard.
Femyoz, what does she have to gain? An adult from talking to a minor. Someone that is almost 10 years younger than her.
Why does that... First of all, why is that relevant? Secondly...
Why is it relevant? Because it happened. That's the discussion we're having.
Emro. Hey, retard, listen.
Yeah, let's
Have you ever talked to somebody that is younger than you?
I try to avoid it as much as possible because I can't gain much from talking to people who are younger than me significantly.
I mean, same, but have you ever done it?
I just answered your question. Do I need to repeat
Yes or no?
I just answered your
question. Have you done it in the yes sense or the no sense?
Yes or no questions are bad. I can elaborate more if you need.
No, you can say yes and then elaborate, or no and then elaborate.
I do not enjoy conversing with people with a significant age gap from me because I cannot relate to them on much, if anything.
I agree with that. I mean, well, I'm the same way.
Okay, so why is 94? Why do you think 94 Seth is okay in talking to people 10 years younger than them?
So. Because I don't think
I need you to step back from your mic because you're becoming we can't understand what you're saying because you're so close to your mic and you're also yelling.
Okay.
So I need you to take a couple inches back.
What I am saying is that there is nothing wrong with talking to anybody of any age about Markiplier. That's just a fact, okay? That
sure.
I don't see
I still think they're weird.
But you already agreed that it's not immoral.
I don't care. I still think it's weird.
You should, but then you're using it as an example of why you think she's a bad person when
Do I need to tell you why I think she's a bad person? Do I need to tell you why?
You already used that as one of your reasons for why you think she's still a bad person, and it hasn't changed. She's not doing the that you were trying to criticize her for.
A couple years ago, she sent porn to her audience. It was not just the penis sewing machine video. There was more. There was a lot more than that. But if you don't want to acknowledge that, we can just talk about the penis sewing.
I acknowledge that. Yeah, she was sending.
We both acknowledge, apparently, right? So she sent that to her mostly child-based audience in Roblox.
In a Discord server, yeah.
That is gross. I think that is disgusting.
I agree that it's gross.
If she was to lose her platform, I think that is a warranted reason to lose her platform for it.
And that's where we disagree.
Fast forward a couple years, she is DMing people almost 10 years younger than her. I don't care if it was sexual. It is not sexual. It is objectively not sexual to what we know and to what we understand. We are in agreement.
No, it's just not sexual,
I don't care what the conversation was about. I don't care if it was about Markiplier. I don't care if it was about fucking McDonald's fries, okay? The context of the conversation does not matter to me.
Yeah.
I think as an adult, if you are willingly engaging in conversation with people almost 10 years younger than you, I think that is weird. I think
listen up, teachers of America. If you've ever had a conversation with a third grader,
like that, especially if they are minors.
Parents and teachers of America.
So that is why I think she is weird. Okay.
Okay.
So
listen up, teachers and parents of America. All right, listen up, teachers and parents of America. If you've ever engaged with a third grader, whether it be because they're your child or your student, you've automatically engaged in an act of pedophilia.
Do you understand why that's different? Because I can explain to you why that's
really
different.
Not. It's not.
It's
You've already failed to do so.
Why that is different is because 94 Cents is a YouTuber. She is not paid to talk to children. She does not have a child of her own. She went out of her way to send NSFW to children in her community. How that is different from a teacher talking to a child. A teacher goes to work to teach children.
For instance,
a mother gives birth to a child so she can talk to that child.
Say for instance,
they are very different. They are inherently different. They are objectively different.
Okay.
I think
Do you think it's
comparing the
objectively
two
different for?
and expecting me to just
I'll ask
secede
you
and
a
say,
question.
"Oh, fuck,
Okay.
I was wrong."
All right.
I think that is very
I will ask
delusional
you
of
a
you. I
question.
think that's very silly.
No.
I think that's very stupid of you.
No.
I think you know that they are different. I
Okay,
think you are
alright,
just
do you
upset
want
that I
a
think your
different
friend is
hypothetical
weird.
since you don't
I don't think
since
what
you
they
wanna,
did is criminal.
since you
I
want to
don't think
completely
they
miss
are
the
a
point on
pedophile.
purpose?
I am just saying that they are weird, okay? I had my turn.
Okay,
your
you
turn.
can say that about anybody. You can say I'm weird.
Yeah, I do think you're weird.
Yeah, exactly. So does that mean I should lose my platform?
Not necessarily. I think what Natty did is very different from anything you have done. Do I need to explain
Agree.
again why I think Natty is different from you?
Wait, hold on, whoa, hold on. So what if I send a meme? Okay, just a lighthearted
Is the meme NSFW including with
No,
porn?
it's not NSFW, you fucking retard.
Okay, well we're comparing
I
you to
send
Natty,
a
so I assumed it was going to be
meme-
NSFW. So
Okay,
yes,
if
what
I
is your
send-
meme? Can you give me a direct
No.
example of what your meme is?
I don't know. I just any normal fucking meme, okay? Just anything. All right?
Okay.
To somebody that is 12, okay? Do you think that that's a predatory action?
Is it in private DMs?
Yeah, it's just a meme.
I think
it's
that
a
would be
fan
weird,
that's
and I would
messaging
not want
me.
to associate with you ever.
So if there was a fan of me that DM'd me first, and then they sent me a meme, and then I sent them a meme back or gave them a one-liner, you think that
Can
that's
we use
wrong?
Can we use a more direct comparison, i.e., you two having
That
a
is a
conversation?
direct comparison. That
No,
is a
the
direct
memes
comparison.
were not sent. They were having a conversation. So let's say you were having a conversation through text with
Okay.
words, sentences, back and forth with a 12-year-old, because that's
All right,
more
yeah,
direct.
Sure.
I think that's
To
weird.
make this, so if I was, if let's say there was a 13-year-old or a 12-year-old or whatever, let's say, that asked me about my whatever, my political beliefs or why I'm a
I
utilitarian.
get what you're getting at. I can respond
and I
now if
explain
that's
it to
okay.
them. Yeah.
So if this conversation went back and forth for a few minutes, you were aware of their age, I think that's weird. I think there is nothing you can relate to someone of a significant age gap, especially you being 19 and 12. I am 20. I cannot imagine, let's bump up the other person's age to 13. I'm 20. I cannot imagine talking to a 13-year-old. I could not fathom what I could relate to a 13-year-old with.
It's
I
not
think
about
it is
relating
weird.
to them. If they
Again,
ask you,
I don't
if they
care.
ask
I
you
don't
for your-
care. This
so if
is me
somebody
saying I
asks
think it's
you-
weird. Okay? I think
Wait,
it's
if
weird.
okay, so I'm not allowed to explain why I'm a utilitarian to somebody in private DMs if you're a 13-year-old.
Femyoz, listen to me. I am not going to change my point here. I think if you talk to
Oh
someone
my
significantly
God.
younger than you,
All right, you're
you
delusional.
you are weird. I think you're weird.
You're actually delusional. You're the only one that's making it a weird thing.
I'm not saying it's weird.
people
Like, I think it's
are-
weird. It doesn't have to be sexual. I just think it's weird. I think
Oh
you
my
shouldn't
God.
DM people of a significant age gap that is a minor, you being an adult. Does that explain it well enough for you?
Again, it really depends on what the DMs are.
I know you have
that's
a
my
thing
point.
for DMing 15-year-olds, making them your Discord mod, and then doxing them, but really, come on,
Okay,
man.
all right. But the fact of the matter is that if people ask me for advice and whatnot, and people
Are
ask
you
me,
willingly aware of their age being 12?
well, no, I've never talked to a fucking 12-year-old, at least not knowingly.
Would you
in
willingly
private
talk
DMs.
to a 12-year-old? Have a conversation
I
with
don't
them?
know. It would probably be the shortest fucking conversation imaginable if it did. It would probably just be me sending whatever one-liners or whatever the fuck to make sure that it, you know, like, because I don't want to have a conversation, to be honest, but I don't want to come across as rude or like ignoring them, if that makes sense.
Why do you think you are obligated to give someone of a significant age gap, them being a minor, you being an adult, the time of day?
Because I want to give everyone the time of day. I don't know. I just think it's a nice thing to do. Is that? I don't know why that's a bad thing to be like. Oh yeah, you know, it's like all.
I never said it was
response
bad.
to DMs.
I have never said it was bad.
God.
I just think they're weird. Again, I've been very
Okay, but
consistent
you
on this.
use weird and bad synonymously.
Not necessarily. I think you're a fucking weirdo. I think Natty's a weirdo. I don't think you two are the same kind of weird.
Okay, so it's. Oh my god. But you already
I'm fine.
acknowledged that
I am
you're-
fine
oh
with
my
having a
God.
conversation with you like we are having right now. I'm never going to DM you again necessarily. But Natty Forsyth, I would never talk to her like this. I would not associate with her in any form. If she joined a VC, I would leave. I do not want to associate with people
Why?
like that who have done people. I have explained.
She's different. She changed. That's the
My
point I'm
lord.
making.
You're going in circles.
I have given you my opinion on this multiple
Your
times.
opinion sucks.
If you need me to elaborate on my opinion more, I am more than willing to do so.
You've already given your opinion, and you already conceded the fact that
I never
actually,
conceded.
it's not.
I've been very consistent.
Look, I'm not saying that you have to associate with anybody, by the way. I just don't think it's fair to say,
I didn't take it like that.
Yeah, I just don't think it's fair to say, oh yeah, she deserves to have the rest of her life ruined because she was being a piece of shit when she was, you know, barely an adult.
You are not saying what she did properly. I feel like what she did does warrant some sort of ruination to some extent. Whether that is permanent throughout their life, I would argue that that's probably not exactly fair for what they have done. I would definitely
We
say
agree.
they are. Yeah, we have never disagreed. The only thing we disagree with is apparently you think sending porn to children is the same as going to your fucking job as a teacher, which
Wait,
I would
when
say
did
are
I ever
inherently
say that?
different.
You
No,
said that
that was
several
you are
times.
About 5 minutes
misunderstanding
ago.
my
About
argument.
5 minutes
No,
ago.
misunderstanding the point I was making. The point I was making is it's not a matter of whether or not you know you're talking to somebody that's younger than you. People do that all the time. There's an entire fucking profession that is, you know,
Having a
centered
profession
around
and
that.
doing it willingly outside of a profession are different, though. You cannot use that as an example.
So if, fine, you can make that.
Do you
categorical
understand? Do you
distinction.
understand why you can't use teacher and
Sure, but the
Forces?
point I was making, well, you were making an absolute.
No. Really
You
quick.
were
Really
making
quick.
an absolute statement.
Really quick. Can you explain why those are different? Because you said they were similar or the same earlier. I want you to explain why they are different.
Wait, what's the same?
Why Natty Forsyth and comparing them to teachers or mothers are very different.
No,
and
I'm
they
not
should
saying
not be
that.
comparable.
No, I was saying that I was referencing.
Can you explain why those are
conversations.
not comparable, though?
Holy shit! I'm literally explaining it right now. Can you wait?
You're not
2
doing
seconds?
it in a good enough way for me to comprehend. So
You haven't even heard what I
apologize.
have to say yet.
The way you're
point I
starting
was
it out
making-
is kind of weird.
Okay.
But continue.
The point I was making is that there are many ways that aren't bad. Okay, there are many ways that aren't bad to interact with people that are younger than you. Okay, so Natty is doing that. You know, whatever that weird shit back in the day. You know, that was wrong, right? But she fixed that behavior. She's not doing that anymore. So I would argue that morally speaking, whatever, talking about fucking.
How old is Natty? How old is Natty?
I don't remember.
24,
like,
25, correct?
Something like that. Either way, the point
So
I'm
let's
making.
remove what she did. Let's remove what she did really quick.
Yeah.
I'll give you an example of my opinion.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
remove
what I
she
was.
did.
Yeah, remove what she
Let's
did.
even remove Natty from the argument entirely. Okay, let's say just some random guy who is 25 DMs someone that is 10 years older or younger than them. I apologize.
No, the person younger than them DMs them first.
Do you have proof of them DMing them first?
It doesn't matter.
It does matter. It significantly.
It's called
does
being
matter.
charitable. It's called being charitable. Why would I assume that Natty DM'd the person first?
Because they have a history of doing that, I would say.
Okay, so you're just gonna make the assumption then, and say that she's guilty until proven innocent.
Yes, based
That's
on
the
their
thing.
past, I would argue.
Oh my god, you're actually retarded.
That's a fair argument.
It's
Given the fact that her teachers don't get rehired after doing something bad with a student. I'm using your exact same comparison that you made. Okay, this is
after doing something bad with a student.
yes.
mean
I
with
would say
Sexually, I would
yes,
say is what he's
yes,
trying to
Sexually,
that's-
as in, well, yeah. Usually, if you're actually touching kids, I think that's different from what Natty did.
I would say if you're a teacher and you send a child porn, you're probably going to get fired and not rehired as well.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So why did you
I
choose to
don't think-
compare those two, if we can go back to that point?
Because the point I was making is that, well, I didn't compare.
Do you
those
understand?
two. I would...
Do you understand? I asked this question again. Do you understand?
I was not making the comparison between instances in which it is I was not making the comparison to if they did something wrong in the past. I was making the comparison of fucking people that I was literally just saying, oh, there are people that talk to people that are younger than them in a non-sexual context in a way that isn't weird. That was literally the point I was making.
My response to that, I'm going to ask you, do you think that it is I don't think it is appropriate to compare those two one-to-one. I think they're very different and they're uncomparable. Do you agree or do you disagree?
I mean, if you don't like the comparison, that's fine. I can just I guess we can just isolate the variables.
So
a
you
little bit
think it's
more.
a good you think it's a good comparison. I was asking you if you think it's
I
good or
don't.
bad.
It's not the best comparison. I'll give you that.
Okay.
Why don't we isolate the variables, okay? And let's say, um, do you, I feel like you've already acknowledged
Do you
that at
just want to
least
end this? We can both say our opinions and then we can end this
hold on, wait.
conversation, or do you want to keep arguing?
After a little bit more, yeah. Um, fucking hell, I didn't take my ADD meds either, so I'm
Yeah, I
sorry if
can
I'm
tell.
like, if yeah. So, um, uh, so let's say that and I feel like we already kind of agree on this, like in a vacuum, where, um,
Yeah, I
the
just think
fu-
Natty's
uh,
weird, and apparently you have an issue with that.
I don't have an issue with you thinking she's weird, though. You can think that without wanting her entire career to be ruined. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Do you want me to elaborate on why I think her career is I should say I don't necessarily have an issue with her career being ruined. I'm not going to advocate for anyone's cancellation though, unless
Okay,
they
so
actually like rape a child. I think what
okay,
she did
yeah.
is weird, and I think if the community surrounding her chooses to deplatform her, I think
So
that
you're
that's
not.
valid. Do you want me to
If you
explain
don't,
why
if you,
that's the case?
well, I think it's fine if you don't want to like defend her. That's fine. If you just want to be like, well, fuck, I don't care. You know.
I think it is
Yeah, she's
fine
kind
that
of a
she has
weirdo.
been deplatformed or ruined. Do you want me to explain why I think
I,
that?
I, yeah. Why do you think that's morally justifiable? What's the
Morally
benefit?
justifiable might not be the right word. I don't.
So it's
But
not morally
regardless,
justifiable.
I think what she did as a YouTuber, as someone who primarily does things online through YouTube, and does things primarily through Roblox, which is a majority child-based audience. Sure, individually there are adults in that community, in that game, playing that game, streaming it, making content, whatever. But majority, can we both agree that it is a child-based audience that watches that kind of content?
Sure, I'll give you that.
Okay, I think what she did is extremely weird. I think it's extremely weird, extremely gross, whatever, right? We both sort of in one way or another agree on that. I think if you are a content creator specifically, this is an issue that is very specific to YouTubers or influencers, I guess, wide margin streamers, whatever. I think
hate
if
that
you
word,
do
but
something
yes.
I think if you do something weird with kids, i.e., send them gore, porn, what have you, even if you yourself are desensitized to it, I think that's fucked. I think it's irredeemable, as I've said multiple times. I think if the community surrounding her chose to deplatform her because of what she did, I think that's fine. I think they
Okay,
get to
so
choose what happens with her, and I think that it is fine that she got ruined to some extent. Whether that ruining should last her entire lifetime, I'm not to be the judge of that.
I don't.
I'm never going
It's
to
like
defend her.
that's.
I'm never going to argue that she's
You don't
changed
have to
because,
defend her.
again, I think that she is irredeemable in what she did. I think
Well,
that
you
she
don't have
can
to defend her.
change and whatever, but I don't think that she ever can. I think it's good that this is going to live with her. I feel like it's a mistake that should live with you, no matter who
I,
you are.
well, sure. I mean, she should obviously not forget the mistake, but say for example, what if there is a let me think of an example. Let's say there's a 14-year-old content creator who makes Roblox content or whatever the fuck, right? And they gain notoriety, right? And then, but in their Discord server, they're sending people a bunch of gore and shit. What would your opinion be on their life being ruined?
I think it's very different than the natty thing. As a
Okay.
minor, you cannot consent, and your brain is not fully developed. I understand that Natty
So
being 18, her brain is not fully developed. Your brain stops developing around the
exactly.
age of 24. Regardless, she is a legal adult, so she can
Okay,
consent.
so
I think you being
what if
14,
what if she was a year younger, then what? What if she was just 17 or 16? Then what?
again, we can circle around with what ifs. If you really want me to answer the question, I can, but I don't
Yes,
think what ifs are
please
going
answer
to
the
get.
question.
Okay, but after this, I don't want to do what ifs because I can say like, what if fucking my dad raped me, right? Like we can go around in circles with what ifs. I don't think they're helpful.
That would
to
make
anyone.
two of us. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. So if she was 17 at the time of doing that, if her fan base was still majority children, I would still think it's weird. I still think that should stick with her, especially if it happened multiple times. I think that is a mistake that should stay with you, especially if you are 17, 18, 19. I think if she
Okay,
was
so-
16, maybe it would be different. 15, yeah, maybe give her a break. 14, yeah, maybe give her a break. I think age definitely has a significant part to play in actions that revolve around this this caliber, I guess.
So do you think that it might be the case that, you know, some people, in terms of their brain development, have faster brain development than others?
No comment. I don't know enough to make an opinion on that.
Well, the answer is yes. Some people's brains develop faster than other people's brains. I mean, that's just a scientific fact, right?
Sure, that doesn't change my opinion.
So if you agree that you know, Natty, you know, specifically at the time of doing the shit that you have a problem, that we both have a problem with, right? Was being fucking retarded, right? We would both agree on that, right?
Well, sure, let's get to your point.
Yeah, the point I'm making is, I do think that she was, well, fucking retarded. I think that, you know, in a lot of ways, you know, socially and emotionally, you know, she, you know, has been, well, very behind. I don't think that at any point she was ever trying to take advantage of anybody, right? I don't think that she was capable, even. Maybe she was. I don't know. I don't think... I don't see it as any different from just somebody... I just see it as, whatever, a fucking kid / teenager just sending fucked up shit, which they shouldn't do, and they should be criticized for it, but I don't think that that should ruin their entire life. And maybe that, like... And maybe I'm just, like, biased for thinking that, but I just think that that's, like, the more reasonable, forgiving thing to do, right? It's like, yeah, what?
I don't think many people are going to be as you say, forgiving on this. And the fact that you are is a little bit... I don't know. It's just... the forgiving thing, I don't know.
I mean, hey, if
you
that's
want to
like
think and act and do whatever on your own volition, that's you. I don't care. In my opinion, she's irredeemable. If she were to join this call right now, I would probably not interact with her. I think I think things involving children are generally pretty rough.
sensitive. I know. I understand being sensitive to that, right? Like there's that's a good thing to be sensitive to that. I think that that's perfectly reasonable. That's like the normal human response, right? But I think that if somebody does some fucked up shit in the past, right, but then they change and show that they've genuinely changed, I think that that should be taken into consideration. And I feel like people don't do
and other
that.
people can. I don't care. I'm never going to, though.
Yeah, but but you saying that it's justifiable for, you know, her entire livelihood
if
to be
her
ruined.
personal fan base chose to deplatform her or to
Well, yeah, they can
cancel
stop
her
watching.
or whatever, then yeah, I'm not gonna argue.
You don't have to defend her. I'm not saying that. That, like, again, no one is saying you have to defend anybody. You can still dislike somebody, right? So, for instance, if, let's say, Matt Walsh's audience canceled him,
I feel
but it
like
was
at this
for a-
point we're going in circles. Can we find an ending point here?
Yeah, go for it. Do you want to make a closing statement or some shit, or just end it?
Yeah, I think she's weird. I'm never going to defend her. I don't think I'm obligated to defend her, like you keep saying. I don't think, I think what she did, in my opinion, is irredeemable. If she chooses to change, sure, whatever. But I think, especially if you are, ignorant enough to do things of that caliber, it's pretty rough, and I don't think you should do that. I don't think, people should forgive you for doing that. I feel like people should acknowledge your change, maybe, depending on what it is. But I don't think people should forget or forgive.
So my position is that, okay, in terms of the people that are actually affected negatively, by whatever it may be, you know, maybe, you know, it was if nothing else, a very unpleasant experience to look at gore on Discord. Because I personally am not a fan of gore either. I don't like it very much either, right? So I think that it's perfectly fine for people that are, you know, actually affected to, you know, if they don't want to forgive her, they don't have to. But I also believe that there's a societal benefit to allowing people to have second chances, as long as they genuinely show some sort of, like, remorse or change, which I think that Natty has, and demonstrate that this isn't a repeated action and haven't repeated that action ever since. I think that, you know, there should be it should be societally incentivized to make positive changes like that. I think that there should be room for people like that to change, because at the end of the day, if we just say, oh, you know, once a bad person, always a bad person, and that's the mindset, why the fuck would they ever change? There's no incentive structure for them to do so. It's like, well, fuck, everybody hates me no matter what, so what's the fucking point, right? So anybody in that position is going to feel like, well, shit, I may as well just keep doing the same shit, but
well, if they get away with
obviously,
it with too little consequences and just letting them off early, then they're not going to make any change either.
We made closing statements.
Yeah,
Let's not bring it up again. We're gonna continue.
Well, hold on. I want to respond to what CB2 said, because I don't think that there shouldn't have been any consequences, right? It's a matter of whether or not the punishment fits the crime, right? So, for instance, if Natty Forsyth were to, I don't know. Let's just say hypothetically, if she had lost her platform for 2 to 3 years, yeah, that's fine. I would have been fine with that, right?
It's been about 2 to 3 years.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly. So it's like at this point, I think that it's been long enough where it's like, okay, she's been canceled for a while. I think it's fine. I think she's learned her lesson, right?
The only people still talking about her are commentary people trying to get a one-up on you and Jaden, though. It's nobody in the Roblox community.
Well, no, I'm not saying it's anybody in the Roblox community, but that's the thing, right? Is a lot of the people that still bring it up are just commentary shitters that don't actually care about the situation a lot of the time. I'm not saying that that's you, but there are a lot of shitters in the commentary community that just bring it up because they think it's like an own against me and Jalen, right? They're not using it because they're good people. They're using it as a weapon. They're
not using it. They're not. I agree somewhat that they're weaponizing it, but they're not trying to cancel her. They're using it to attack you because they know it gets under your skin.
Yeah, but
nobody is actively trying to cancel her at this point.
Yeah, but it's like they're still, you know, when people call her a pedophile and whatnot, right? It's like, first of all, it's untrue, and secondly, it just spreads misinformation about somebody that doesn't need to be spread. Somebody that's already learned their lesson, and it's like, why should you know, people disliking me or disliking Jalen negatively affect Natty Forsyth?
That is the consequences.
CB2, I agree with what you're saying to an extent, but Femyoz, you reacting like this right now is proving why people still bring it up to you, because it gets a reaction. We had about a 30-minute fucking scuffle because of this.
Yeah, but so was your goal to get a reaction out of me, or was your goal to have a conversation? What was your goal? Or was it both?
I feel like whatever answer, it's going to probably be wrong, so I don't know. You probably best to let other people decide. I got pretty heated in some of it, so
yeah,
I guess more of it,
thing, right? It
more
felt
of it
like
would be
you were
discussion.
Being genuine. Yeah, it felt like you were being like genuine, right? It feels like
I definitely agree that when I said like you're defending a pedophile, that was more to get under your skin, to get you to scream, and it worked. But regardless, I think yeah, I think let's end it here, because if we don't, it's gonna fucking last for 30 more minutes. CB, the callers have been asking to be dragged in if you want to drag some people in.
Okay, we'll take some.
Do the callers want to talk to me? I'd be willing.
I think so. I think some want to talk to you.
I think that's the reason they're here, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
they want to speak to the great Femyoz.
All right. So viewer calls. So who are?
Oh, wait, hold the fuck on. I've been editing a video this whole time, waiting for your fucking conversation to start. What's this whole thing about Natty asking a 14 someone they thought that was
fucking
a 14-year-old?
I can explain that. Phoenix.
You can explain that? Okay, I want to hear you.
I'm third party unbiased. Okay, so well, I'm biased objectively, but regardless, she was in a group chat, I believe on Snapchat, with her, a couple friends, and then a bunch of strangers. She was joking around sexually with that group. She guessed the age of the person that she was talking with, saying, "I think you're 14," and that person said yes. Natty Forsyth assumed it was a joke, I believe, in their eyes. There is also some context that was added after the fact that apparently people were actively guessing this girl's age, and Natty claims that the only age that wasn't guessed was 14, which is why they guessed 14. I don't know how true that is, but that is something that they said. So it wasn't.
So
it wasn't necessarily.
Information.
Yes, it wasn't necessarily the fact that Natty Forceps was sexting this 14-year-old and guessed the age that they were 14 and continued to sext them. It was more of the fact that they were saying sexual jokes, which I'm not defending. I think it's still weird. I think it's still gross. They guessed the age being 14. They assumed it was a joke, which I don't know how true that is. We can
I
only...
believe her.
Take it as far as you can throw it, I guess. Do what you believe.
That's where I come from when I think she's legitimately a pedo. That's my angle on that, because I don't believe her, especially other arguments. I've like argued even with you on this in comment sections, Femyoz, and that's my angle. You're not gonna, that's
I think that pedophile is an extremely specific term for a very specific thing,
least,
and I
don't want to fully say she's full on like a pedophile.
I think she's just like a sexual degenerate.
Pedophilic,
I think.
You know?
Oh, I agree that she's a sexual degenerate.
Yeah, I think. Let's do. Is there anything else you want to say?
That's where I came from on that one, and that's something I will stand by.
I think I know more about Natty Forceps, and I will say I don't think she's a pedophile. I think she's a fucking retard, and I also think people who are calling her a pedophile are mostly baiting. I don't think anybody genuinely thinks that they are a pedophile. Obviously, Phoenix, you're I'm
not one of those people to I'm not one of those people to just call someone something like that, because I have a fucking headache right now, Jesus. But I'm not a person to like randomly like expout that kind of shit without having a good reason. And I believe I have a good enough reason for that. I genuinely don't like I don't like her reasoning for doing what she did does not sit right with me.
And that's fine. I guess people are gonna have their opinions. Let's I'm gonna insist that we drop this topic. I'm gonna insist.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Because
I'm too lazy. I can't be asked anymore. Is there anyone in the audience that would like to talk to the great Femyoz?
I think everyone
has been here the longest.
Yeah, I think everyone lined up here wants to say something. So, what I'm gonna do is, so for people waiting, keep it to like one question or something like that. And let's try to keep it like concise, okay?
Please, my fucking hangover isn't gonna work with me anymore.
Okay, Muzi, I'm gonna let you in first, and then because I know you've been waiting here the longest, I don't know the order past that, so I'm just gonna drag people in order. So Muzi, I'm dragging you in. Hey, Muzi.
Seems like you want to talk to Grandmaster Dr. Professor Femyoz. Is that correct?
Wait. I was so damn confused. Like, why did I disconnect from the call and all of a sudden, wait, I'm in this?
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay. Well, what's up? What do you wanna talk about?
So originally, before Femyoz was in the damn thing, I was gonna talk about how he responded to me in one of the Shido's comments. You know, that damn part when he was talking about like him being like burnt, like. Yeah, you can go laugh, you little. Okay, so in it, I put it 41 comments and you getting burnt in real life. That's where I draw the line, bro. You should not talk shit to someone who got burnt or hurt. That's fucked up. And Femyoz put...
Disagree. Obvious jokes are obvious jokes. I think, yeah, I'll let Femyoz talk. That wasn't a question for me, but I'm sorry.
So how it is that, in it, he put, so if Hitler got burnt, would it be morally obligatory to not make fun of him?
The fuck?
Bro, that's not even funny at all.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that is a good question. Can you answer it?
That's a good question. Can you answer it? Please, sir, do not hit me. I need to pick up my glasses.
All right, don't hit me. All right. So, well, is that okay? What is the point you're trying to make here?
Let me explain, bro.
Exactly.
Man.
Okay, so what's going on? What's up?
So
Muzi, spit it out.
In the damn comments, I replied to him saying, "Really, you have the balls even you even have ones, to say that Shido is Hitler or something like that. And I put as, listen here, you're gonna talk shit to someone who got burnt. Is it fine for you to get burnt and people talking shit to you? And I made another reply saying also, why you put Hitler up in the comments you made? Hitler is a horrible person. He should be burnt, and that's a different story. Shido isn't a bad person.
Wait, what if
comparing
I
him to
actually? What
someone
if
who's
Hitler
killed
was
so many Shidos
actually?
and the worst thing
What if Hitler
stupid.
was actually a good guy this whole time?
All right.
Oh, bro, he's
That's-
a good guy. He's the person who made that damn like sex doll specifically.
Okay, we're
yeah,
gonna.
it's totally not like he's.
All right, we're gonna.
people in a goddamn gas chamber.
Moosey, I think I get what you're
Mousy.
saying. Mousy, I apologize. I think I get what you're saying. My personal
Don't
response
you
to that.
dare! Hold on. I know what
Okay.
you're gonna about to say. You're gonna say, yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I feel like that's like something like, you know, trying to like be a little smart ass, don't you? You want to be a little smart ass. You want to be a little.
I
boy
think he was
kisser,
about to
don't
defend
you?
your point. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I think maybe you should like let's get fuck this guy. Let's get him out of here. Get him out of here, CB. Fuck this guy. What the fuck?
Hold on,
Get this guy fucking out of here. Bring another guy in. Jesus Christ.
Bro.
Mousy, are you subscribed to me on YouTube?
Wait, hold on.
CB, get this guy out of here. Get this
Wait,
guy out of here.
Okay.
Hey,
Moosey,
no.
Moosey, thank you for calling in.
So I just been in this damn call for a second. I've been waiting for like 2 hours for a call, and yet you're not gonna let me.
2 hours.
And then I remember
Mousy, your
I've
question.
been waiting for damn 2 hours for this shit.
you waited 2 hours to get bullied.
Bro, not that. No, I waited 2 hours.
I understand
to
what you're trying to
respond.
ask. You're trying to bring in morality and sense into a comment that inherently was trollish to some extent.
What?
Femyoz was not being serious in those comments, and it's very obvious to see. I'm not the biggest Femyoz advocate or Femyoz fan, but it's very obvious when you read those comments. They were made in spite, I will agree, but they were also very obvious in the fact that they are like trolls or not to be taken too seriously.
Oh yeah,
makes
it's like
sense.
it's totally not like I've been like sitting here like listening to the damn live stream, hearing like you guys talk like damn like moms who like been talking to their friends. It feels like I'm like sitting here for like hours.
Mousy,
to hear
you wanna know what that
and
sounds
be
like
in
to
this
me?
damn call.
Mousy,
No, Femboy,
Mousy.
I do not want to hear you damn
Mousy,
tiny ass dick. I do not want to hear it as a damn health issue or skill issue.
Mousy, you wanna know what that sounds like? It sounds like a skill issue.
Oh yeah.
It sounds like a skill issue.
Skill issue.
CB, I think it's time we cycle through.
All right, yeah. Okay, thank you for coming in. Thank you for
let's talk to a different.
wanting to chat. I'm gonna bring someone else in. Is that okay?
Small ass dick, bro.
All right, bye. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Okay.
How the fuck did we get onto Femyoz's side for that? What the fuck?
Okay.
I think we all collectively were repelled by his mental retardation.
That caught me off guard a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna bring Bo in. Okay.
Smartest Cheeto fan.
Here's Bo.
Dude, hey Bo, what's up?
Hi, Bo.
Oh, hi guys.
What's
I
up?
realized
there.
something. Listen,
General
I came in
feel
here, I had a bit. That was like 2 hours ago. I forgot what the bit was, but I have something new to say. After
I'll
watching
bet it
this
was-
stream and having general experience, like real life experience, I don't like gay people. Like, I just don't.
Damn, that's crazy.
No,
Okay.
like I don't like the abnormal ones because they're bad things.
Abnormal
Damn.
ones.
That's
Yes.
crazy.
What the hell is an
Unfortunately, it
abnormal?
appears that I do not give a shit.
You ever seen
I'm
Attack
not
on
talking to you,
Titan?
value
dumb
to say.
cunt. Holy shit.
Do you have
Probably
anything
took off the more
of
fucking-
value to
Dude,
say?
they
Yeah,
came
you do,
they came here
Calvin.
for Phoenix A's, brother. Femyoz, okay? Stop, dude.
Who is
Don't
Phoenix
assume
A's?
people are here for you, dude. They're here for Phoenix. All right.
No.
God, I
he's
wish
here for
people were
me.
here
He's a
for me. What
Femyoz fanboy. Femyoz fanboy.
Oh, dude, if I identified as that, I would.
Femyoz,
you know what I
Bo, talk to him about pansexuality.
No.
So I
No.
hear you're a fan of pansexuality.
Oh.
So you fuck pans? Sorry, that's an
Oh,
old
Yeah.
I've never heard that before. I've never heard that joke before.
Oh my god.
Sorry, that gets on my nerves. Same with the you guys know what demisexual means? I don't.
Yes.
What does it mean?
do.
I know what it means. I think it's kind of fucking.
I think it's retarded and it's probably not real. It isn't real. It's just not real.
It's a figment of your imagination.
As someone who technically would identify as that, it's not fucking real. It is too broad of a term to be considered something.
What is it? What does it mean?
From what I've heard, and I might be very wrong because the definitions for them shits changes every fucking month, but like
So
it's
real.
like wanting to gain a connection with someone before
yeah.
you love them. Which
Holy shit!
Is that what it is?
No, it's like
can someone
you're
correct
only
me on
gonna have
that?
sex with someone. You're only
No, that's not. I think a more accurate description would be you're only sexually attracted to people once you have a connection with them. So that's why it's considered to be on the A spectrum. If you actually wanted to.
No.
Is way too damn broad. I would technically identify as demisexual then.
Maybe you
I
are.
feel like most people would, because that has nothing to do with sexuality. That's a personality trait. That's just
That sounds like a fucking. That sounds more like a preference than like a straight up sexuality.
Maybe. I guess it depends on how you prefer to categorize it. You don't have to categorize yourself that way.
I also hate polysexual. I also hate polyamorous relationships. I think they're horrible and evil.
Tried it before.
Wait, what about my polyamorous relationship with Jalen and Natty?
Jalen is fucking fried on HRT. Can't get a boner, and Natty Fourth said wants to fucking DM kids about like Markiplier. All right, dude, you're not having sex at all. You're fucking blue ball, dude.
Wait,
what about you? You fucking sit in your room and like goon all day on fucking OnlyFans, dude.
I love gooning.
This guy fucking gets it, dude. Jesus.
Hey, Brown.
Yeah,
I got a question. I actually didn't come on here to ask you this. I noticed this as I was waiting, but why we're not friends anymore? What's up with that?
I'm fine with you. What do you mean?
No, like on Discord, we are not friends.
Oh, I didn't realize I could still DM you, so I never.
What?
Like, we can like physically still DM, so I assumed we were still friends.
No, like in the last hour. Like, we've been removed. You removed me as a friend or something.
They're going through a breakup.
Shut the fuck up.
I've been like on the fucking stream. I don't know. I never like removed you. I don't think.
See if you can send me a friend request, because I was gonna DM you something really funny. And
why don't you should show the divorce papers on stream.
I'm gonna fucking shoot you. Shut up.
Are you unable to DM me now for some reason?
No, I'm not able to DM you.
What the fuck?
So I think you fucked up, Mao.
How did these fucking goddamn viewer calls get even more chaotic?
No, I didn't block you. You blocked me.
Oh my god, dude. No, I didn't touch it because I was gonna fucking. Why would I block you? I was gonna have.
I don't know, dude. I don't know why you'd block me. That's why I'm confused.
Oh, Femyoz, this guy called Laspo wants to tell you. Please tell Femyoz I want to have a sexual relationship with him/her.
Based?
Yeah, he also sent me a
Wait,
picture of Turkey Tom. Yeah, they also proved that Turkey Tom was Jewish. I'll post this in general for anybody that wants to see.
Oh, that's so based.
Yeah. There you guys go. He sent this to me.
Turkey Tom, on the like the off chance that you're still watching this is.
He's not watching, dude. Don't even say that.
Yeah, there's no chance. Yeah. As soon as everyone was like, "Oh, join the Discord," that's when he, dipped out.
It was an invitation. I wasn't trying to get him to like really join. I was just saying, hey, if you want to join, you can join.
I just thought it would be a funny like. I thought it would be just like a funny way to make the conversation.
No, I don't disagree. I think it would be funny, but I saw that he was streaming all day, so he probably doesn't want to come in here and then have another little intellectual debate while
Wait, who's the guy that's streaming? Who's
me, CB2.
CB2.
Okay, well I was gonna say.
I have beaten.
I'm gonna shoot you with a gun, a real one. Okay, it's real. I have it.
Are you sure it's not fake? Can you prove it's real?
I'm playing Fortnite. Sorry, I'm playing Fortnite. Sorry. I was gonna say that you sound like a YouTuber I know, but then you started talking with like a southern accent, and now
I don't know what you mean.
Shut the fuck up.
Who is Brooke CB43?
That's one of my mods. Why?
Oh yeah, your mods are mean. By the way.
Wait, hold on. Wait, I sound like a YouTuber with a southern accent. What are you talking about?
Femyoz, if you died, I don't think anybody would care.
Yeah, I wouldn't really care.
Damn, that's
You're
not
like
a very
90 but
nice thing to
worse.
say.
You're like
Sorry.
90 but worse. Do you know who 90 is? Do you know 90?
Oh,
Bro,
90,
that really hurt.
90
That
joined
really
my
hurt my
server.
feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. There's nothing more to that.
Oh,
I just
that's
thought it was interesting. I haven't talked to them. They tagged me once, and now they're just like sitting on like GTA 5 all day. So.
Okay. Well, you want to move on to the next
No,
person?
no. Ow.
He just wants his friend request back. He just.
I sent you a fucking friend request, dude.
I'm sorry, dude. I died in fucking Fortnite. Fuck off. Holy shit.
Okay. All right. Well.
No, let me stay.
Bo,
No.
Thank you.
Let me stay on call.
Okay. Bo, you can stay in.
I just stay.
Bo's real.
Okay. So, let's invite.
I'll tell him about that.
We'll get Sakura. I think I've seen them the most. Welcome. Hi.
No, this person's female. I think.
Okay.
Anyways,
what's up?
They're either gonna have like the highest or like the deepest voice. It's gonna be one of the two.
You know what women sound like? Yeah, that.
Sakura. Hey, Sakura, what's up, buddy?
Hello?
Not a single word.
I think they were waiting there so long it might have passed away, you know?
They're literally dead.
CB, can you give me the role associated with this channel, please?
What do you mean? Like a mod role?
If that's what's associated with this.
I mean, it's just it's.
Can we rename the stream to like O debate or something?
Nah, we're chilling.
No, well, like I'm sure we have opposing ideas.
Oh well, I'm sure. I probably.
Hey, are you alright?
Okay, let's.
No, you.
Oh wow, I'm not the worst YouTuber anymore. Now I'm just losing my mind on stream.
I'm changing the thumbnail a little bit. I need your opinion.
Sanity.
What the fuck is this, bro?
All right, Sakura needs to fix their mic. So I'm gonna move on to a different person, and then
I'm streaming it.
We will drag you back in, so I'll just put you back, okay?
Maro, who are these people in the?
Okay, so we'll get Ducky Craft. All right, hello, Ducky Craft.
No, I think this person's a woman too. Fuck.
It's okay.
God damn it.
It's all right.
You got a problem with women?
No. You can't
he doesn't, but I do.
They don't like women. They don't like women. They hate
Ducky,
women.
I want to be completely transparent with you. I'm extremely misogynistic, so be careful what you say.
Is Ducky one of your friends too?
Bro.
Sorry,
I don't know.
I was
know
having to mute my YouTube. What did you just say?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Nothing.
I take it it's good. I missed it.
Yes, it's very good.
In terms of the thumbnail, I think that the text that says femboy loser is better because having text that says insanity when the actual image is literal insanity is just you repeating what's already being shown in the image. So
there's a femboy loser on the image too. So what's your fucking point?
Okay.
Wow.
Anyways,
you think this looks better? You think this looks better, dude?
Yeah. I think that I don't know. I don't know.
Actually, Landon, I can force myself back in this call, right?
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, Ducky, what's your question? What's up?
It's not. Well, I mean, I guess it's kind of a question. So what I hyper focused on is,
by the way,
so parents and third grade teachers aren't allowed to talk to kids. I'm so confused.
Is that directed at me?
Yes.
No, it
it's
Femyoz.
Femyoz.
I'm pretty sure I was the one saying that.
You were the one who said it, but Femyoz was definitely insinuating that.
Oh yeah, that conversation was retarded. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I lost all my brain cells. What did we were talking about Natty Forsyth or something.
Natty B?
Look.
You guys know Natty B?
We were talking about Natty B raps.
No, Natty B.
Okay, let's get back on topic here. You
know.
No, we were talking.
You know Natalie?
We were talking about Natty B raps.
Oh yeah, Bo. There's something I need to talk to you about, Natalie, dude.
What's up, my friend?
I was researching a topic for a video. It's like a furry fetish game that's like really cheap and also been transferred to Roblox.
Where can I play?
On Roblox? I love Roblox.
No, it's on Steam and they own it.
Okay, anyways.
Holy shit. Hey. Whose channel is this? Not yours, buddy. Shut the fuck up.
Look, I blame the fact that I didn't take my I blame the fact that I didn't take my ADD meds today. If I took my Adderall, I would be more coherent.
Okay, Ducky. Okay, so your point was why are third grade teachers on the same level as Natty Forsyth was the point, right?
Yeah, that was exactly my point.
Okay, I think that's a question for Femyoz. Maybe.
Yeah, I heard his answer. It was he didn't take his ADD meds. Sweetie,
Okay.
I have ADHD. Your point?
Well, I mean, I also have ADHD, but like, or whatever, same shit. Fucking hell. I'm sorry, I'm retarded.
They, not to be rude to Femyoz, but whenever they get corrected, called out, whatever, they generally tend to delete or make excuses. So it's not necessarily their fault. It's
Well,
more,
but
more...
if the excuses are
Oh, no,
valid,
that's his
then
fault. He's making excuses.
Yeah, I mean,
well, if they're like good excuses, so it's like.
Man,
No, that's still refusing to take accountability for saying something really just plain messed up.
I don't know. Wait, what did I say that was messed up?
You were literally comparing third grade teachers to basically a pedo.
So you believe that Natty is a pedo?
What she did was
that's a jump. That's a jump. But...
kind of illegal. So
now you're making an argument based on legality rather than morality.
So
I think you're trying
I don't
to
give a shit about legality.
Ducky, I will say legal points are not something that can be argued because they are objective. Moral points are generally subjective and opinionated. So it's better to argue morality rather than legality. Because objectively, what Natty did in the eyes of the law is wrong. Would they be persecuted for it? Not necessarily, because them being 18 at the time, when you're very young like that and you are sending illegal things such as porn to minors, or if you're receiving illegal content when you are that age, most people aren't going to, like the 3-letter agencies aren't gonna like fucking go after you, right?
Well, she was actually, legally speaking, she was cleared. So I don't think you would want to make a legal argument against her.
Legally speaking, she wasn't cleared. She had her hard drive confiscated and destroyed.
yeah, I was gonna say you could look that up.
Is that kiddo? I'm 19.
Hey, I'm old enough to be your mother. I can definitely call you kiddo.
Cap.
Oh, dude.
Cap.
Ducky, I'm gonna need to talk to you later.
Okay.
Bro, what the fuck?
Why? What the? Nah. No.
Some of the arguments I heard today were just very. Femyoz, just when you say something stupid, just say, "Yeah, I said something stupid." Don't make an excuse behind it. Just admit you did something stupid and stop there.
But what if the excuse is like actually valid?
You've said that like 6 times. Yeah.
To me, that wasn't a valid excuse.
Yeah, but I think it is.
Oh, okay. Well,
when you're a public figure going for public attention, I don't think it's really up to you to decide if it's a valid excuse. I think it's the public's.
What if I challenge you to a boxing match instead?
You know, I think I would cripple you.
I would fucking pummel you, dude. I'm a fat piece of shit, and I would fucking pummel you, dude.
I'm a brown belt. Do you really want to take on that fight?
You know, I think we all just gang up on him. I think we all just go all at the same time.
That's probably the best idea, actually.
What the fuck? Wait, why? Because you can't beat me in a 1v1 because I'm just built different?
Yeah.
Oh no, I would take that fight on with you because I'm not confident I'd win.
I think anyone would take that fight on. You know,
Wait, but I've only been on estrogen for like 2 months.
Bro's gonna sharpen his nails like he's Catwoman, just.
Oh, we're gonna play that way? Yeah, I'll definitely win.
Wait, what do you mean?
If I see sharpened nails, I'm gonna bite somebody.
Okay. Anyways,
okay, moving on.
Yeah. So thank you for stopping by, Ducky. I hear you might have some DMs to get to with Morale. So.
I do.
I was watching an editing tutorial. What?
I don't know. I was just making a joke. You know.
And then I was like, see, I do have DMs, but they're not from him. It's all good.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for stopping by.
Cool.
Okay, shove Sakura in. I'm gonna shove Sakura in here because she's ready to. Sakura, are you alive still? Sakura?
Oh,
there she is.
I heard something.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. I just have like one question. I just want to know like what Femyoz. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Like what your end goal is like, and also with some of like how you act online, like why you think like it's okay and stuff like that. Sorry, I'm really question.
Nah, don't worry about it. Because one, the way I act is based and red-pilled, and two, my end goal is to become a billionaire. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna say for
really
anybody
well with
that's
his 2
gonna
bags
call
of
in,
chips.
you are probably not going to get a serious answer. So probably don't come in with like a serious question. You're probably not gonna.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
That's a very serious answer. I'm being very serious.
Yeah, I really was
The only
not
time you've been
expecting
serious in
much.
this conversation is when I called your friend a pedophile.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
that's a fucked up thing to do.
I mean,
Yeah.
your friend is technically a pedophile. I mean,
No!
name is
She
Technically
isn't.
no. Technically no. Technically no.
Yeah.
They committed a really weird act
Yeah.
against
Pedophilia
minors.
is something you don't want to throw around to everybody.
Yeah.
They're a weirdo and they're like a loser and a degenerate and shit. Call them anything but a pedophile. Unless it's to piss
I agree.
Femyoz off, then you can call them a
Yeah.
pedophile.
What about
Yeah.
incel?
No, fuck you. Fuck you.
Can I say incel?
Is
I'm
incel
just saying
right? I mean, kinda. I don't know.
loser creep incel, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a long list of things that you could call them. Yeah, you know, there's.
I don't think incel would be accurate though. I don't think she's like an incel.
Morbidly online.
Yeah,
online?
I don't know,
yeah.
she
I
doesn't
mean, that's
give off
another.
incel vibes.
Most people who are in this space are so. I feel like that's a valid thing to call them.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you for stopping by, Sakura. How do you say it? Sakura.
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 Sorry about
Sakura.
Well, thank you for stopping by.
that. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
You guys have a nice day.
All right, get out of here, nerd.
All right, Ren. What's up, Ren?
What is up, Seer?
What up?
So you got a question for any of us today?
Couple, but first I want to roast you.
Which one? Me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right.
Get his ass.
Okay.
Let's go.
I'm hovering over the ban button, don't worry.
An intellectual debate.
Uh-huh.
An intellectual debate.
Okay, very intellectual. I'm getting the yeah.
At best, it is a brilliant debate.
Okay. What is the debate here?
Well, actually, I came late to the party, so the most I can probably ask is direction to it's femboys, right?
Femyoz.
What the fuck are you talking? What is?
I have no clue what you're on about, Ren.
Now, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So
Am I confused because of my ADD meds not being it's something I've taken recently, or is everyone confused?
don't worry about it.
I'm also confused.
Femboys, do you consider this Natty Forsyth to be a close friend?
I'd consider her to be a friend. I don't know if I'd say close, but like, yeah, we get along. We're cool with each other.
Okay. Follow-up
you know.
question. Does she know that you're defending her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is she aware of this stream?
I would assume not.
Okay. When you say that, I didn't know if it was specific or if it was. You get what I'm saying?
No. But she knows that like I might end up making like a video essay about all that shit. You know.
All right. So let's just say, let's put this in a hypothetics, right? Let's say she knows that you are defending her name, basically standing against these accusations that are not great surface-wise. But what if tomorrow something leaks and obvious evidence that shows that she has been lying to you? Would you still stand up for her?
Well, no. If somebody lies to me, then no, they can go fuck themselves.
So I need to put myself in the position that if I knew somebody that was close to me, or who thinks that they're close to me, standing up for myself, but also taking the risk of tarnishing their own name in association with me, I don't think I would feel very good about myself. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean?
If, let's say, somebody accused you of doing something that was a lot more complicated than it was because, you know, facts get skewed, the situation is all over the place, but somebody went out of their way to try to defend you, but in the same way they're getting bashed. Wouldn't you go out of your way to tell them that, dude, what are you doing? Don't think yourself with me. This is my problem. Let me fix it.
I mean, yeah, probably. Maybe. I don't know.
Right.
Wait, why?
Because the way how I see it, the biggest problem that most people dislike about people who stand up with the person who is accused of a very bad thing is that it's kind of, how to put this delicately, kind of gross to watch somebody help justify their bad behavior.
Wait, what am I justifying?
That
You
some people
excuse
should
it.
be forgiven. Yeah, thank you.
Wait, I'm saying that people deserve.
They don't
second
excuse it.
chances.
They actively acknowledge it. They argue semantics
Yeah.
over it though.
Well, it's not just semantics. I just believe that people deserve second chances. Like I don't know why that's like.
Nobody is
Not
going to
like a-
argue that people do deserve second chances, but part of dealing with second chances is that in order to move forward, they can't just like, pretend that it didn't happen.
Wait, who's pretending?
I don't
it
think
didn't
Natty
happen?
Forceps is. Nobody here is pretending it didn't happen. Even the person
Yeah,
we're
exactly.
talking about.
Yeah, so that means having to deal with the fact that somebody's going to call you a bad slur, like they're going to accuse you of being not a pedophile, not a sex offender, maybe a deviant at best. And
Wait, no,
that is
she's
probably the
not-
worst.
she doesn't care if
Ren,
she
I'm
gets
not. I'm
accused of
gonna.
that.
Ren, I apologize if this is coming off aggressive, but it seems like you're not really saying anything that anyone here disagrees with. I think you're just saying like pretty obvious things. Like, yeah, you're not really arguing anything. We agree with you.
Yeah, it's like I don't think Natty Forsyth would disagree that like she's like whatever, is a deviant or whatever. I
Okay,
don't
well
think
let me
she would disagree with
elaborate.
that.
Why is it such an issue when they're still suffering the consequences of that action? You get what I'm saying? So, and those consequences
the
being
punish-
people going after them.
Because the punishment doesn't fit the crime.
But that's not up for you to decide. That's not up for Natty to decide.
Okay, but I'm not saying it's who is it up for to decide.
The public.
Do
You
think
guys
that
are public figures.
So you believe that morality is dictated by what a plurality believes.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
I think that you're discussing that for whatever reason that they don't deserve consequences for it, or now that they've already served their consequences or whatever.
Yes.
And that they shouldn't have to deal with it anymore. But I'm saying that that's not your thing to decide.
Okay, so it's not a matter of whether or not I'm deciding something. I'm basing it off of whether or not something is proportional, right? So for instance, it would be a disproportionate consequence to chop off the hand of an 8-year-old for stealing a candy bar, right?
That's
But
a
maybe-
totally different situation.
No. Well, let me elaborate. Obviously, I'm taking this to its logical conclusion here, so just bear with me.
Okay.
Right? But it would be an appropriate consequence, maybe, as their parent, to like, scorn them, be like, hey, this was a really bad thing. Stealing is bad. Whatever. I don't know. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but whatever. You get the point, right? I think that would be fine. Right? And then maybe it's like, okay, now they learned their lesson, right? They learned their lesson. But it doesn't need to negatively affect them for the rest of their life. Like, it would be like, okay, so imagine then every time, or just whenever their parents feel like it, they just feel like bringing that up over and over again and holding it over their head when they've already learned from their mistakes. That's kind of how I see it as. And obviously, what Natty did was a lot worse than stealing a chocolate candy bar as an 8-year-old. I get that. But it's the same kind of logic where it's like, yeah.
I feel like the reason people keep bringing it up is because she is still associating with Roblox and also conversing with children.
Yeah.
By talking about Markiplier.
Again, we're not going to get back into that argument. I'm saying the reason people are still bringing it up is because she's still in that same environment.
Yeah, but they're wrong in doing so.
Okay, let me...
We can argue for another fucking hour on that, but regardless, like,
Please,
that is
no,
why
I have
people
a
are still
headache
bringing
already.
it up.
They don't... one thing, it doesn't look like they've changed, at least publicly. They're still doing the same behaviors that they were prior, like being in the Roblox community and also having conversations with people who are underage.
Oh my god.
While not doing
How
that
many
same
times?
behavior. Like, as in sending the images and videos around.
So basically, they stopped doing all of the behavior that was actually problematic, which was the one thing that did need to change.
But they
right?
are still doing
Again,
stuff that very similar relates to that.
No,
That's
not
why
really.
people opinions haven't changed.
The problem is not that she was a Roblox YouTuber, right? The problem was that she did something while being a Roblox YouTuber. All she has to do is stop doing that thing, and she did. She stopped doing that thing. That's the point I'm making.
Ral just dipped. Where'd he go?
He just accidentally went to the
waiting
fucking
room.
Oh, okay. You good?
Oh. I wanted to talk with fucking...
Oh, oops! I just dragged them back in and they didn't want
talking
back
with
in.
Brooke. Okay.
Oh, I thought you fucking misclicked. Oop, my bad.
Okay. Well, I forgot where we were at. I got distracted.
Broken trust.
Broken trust. Okay. Ren, do you want to elaborate on that? Oh, Brooke. Oh, okay. Brooke's in here.
Hello?
Hello? What's going on?
Hello?
Hear me? Hello?
Hi?
Hello.
Okay. Public service announcement from the mod team. If you are joining from the stream, please be respectful and follow our fucking rules. That is all. Thank you.
Damn.
Okay.
Other moderator on this server.
I'm about to say a fucking slur, dude. Oh my god.
Is it gonna be the N-word? Dude, you should say
not
the
say
N-word.
the
That'd be
N-word.
so funny.
Say
Say the
like
N-word.
the F slur or something.
Say the N-word. N-word. N-word.
Oh yeah. Femyoz, someone's making an exposed video on me for being a bigot, dude. You wanna get in on
that? Who's making that video?
Some guy made a 45-minute video about me, and he deleted it when I reacted to it on stream, and now he got this screenshot, and now he's making a video about me being a bigot, apparently. I posted it in general.
One sec.
This ought to be good.
Is that not even you?
No, that's him.
No, that's me.
He's owned up to it.
No, that's me. That's me, baby.
So you're okay. Yeah, this is like a nothing burger. What?
I'm
Wait, what's the issue?
I'm a bigot, dude. What can I say?
Dude, I've said way worse things. What the fuck? this is nothing.
Dude, it's good.
Dude,
I
this is
encourage
what I
you,
mean.
dude. I have had 3 videos made on me so far, I think, and it's been awesome.
What the hell did you do?
What I mean. Only 3 rookie numbers.
It's all people that are defending like Lolicon though, so it's like.
Oh god.
I want to fucking die.
Femyoz, can I read you the intro to a video I'm
You know,
making
that's
about
one thing
you?
I appreciate about you and Fembro there, Femyoz, is that you both fucking hate Lolicon.
Fuck Fembro. Fuck Fembro.
Oh yeah, I hate Fembro.
Fembro, dude.
Oh no, I hate
Why?
Fembro too. That's the only thing I like about him is that he hates fucking Lolly.
Yeah, that's like, it's just like, it's one of those things where it's like, why does it need to exist? Like, when I first heard about it, it's like, you know, oh, okay, whatever, that's like some weird thing on some weird side of the internet, I don't care. But like, then I thought about it for like a minute, and I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Why is this something that gets like spread on the internet? Why do people defend this? What do they gain from defending? It's like, oh god.
It's a sad part when you realize that there's a part of the internet that are really into cute little girls wearing cute little dresses, and not for the reasons
Ren,
you
you know
think.
who you sound like?
Yeah.
You know that guy on TikTok that plays Rust and he sings while destroying people's houses with flamethrowers?
I just want to watch it burn, baby. I just want to watch it burn.
You sound like that guy, dude.
Yeah, I've been accused of
hold
sounding like a dude before.
That's cool.
maybe it is a dude. You never know.
Oh, just like my Xbox Live days.
Oh, hell yeah.
Alright, well, I think I'm going to wrap it up here.
Oh my god, finally I can go home.
Thank you guys for coming on.
Finally, I'm not being held at gunpoint anymore.
Yeah,
Alright.
Yeah, you're free to leave. You're free to, you know.
Yeah, fuck off all of you.
Alright, well, thank you guys for coming. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already.
Wait, do you want me to do my outro? Do you want me to do my outro there for everybody?
Yeah,
you asshole?
Go for it.
Well, guys, that has been our first episode. Fuck you! Don't laugh. Don't you laugh. Well, guys, that has been the first episode of our Master Debaters podcast, joined by CB2 and Phoenix Ace. And until next time, guys, stay Stay frosty.
Oh my god, that is terrible. Oh my god.